my goodness. I hate that picture. I hate the live stream pictures. The thing always goes off when you're least prepared and you're like, you're worried. Hello to anyone that's out there yet. Oh my goodness, here I am. Is the camera right? Am I crooked? Does it look okay? You can see the first sign we're gonna do. We're all good, yeah? Everything is good? It's good, and then we got a couple people in. I know I'm late. Things are different around here. So, yeah, I'm doing like the mom thing this morning. Feed the kid, feed the dog, walk the dog, have a shower, come back. Oh, I didn't put the garbage out. Gotta put the garbage out. Oh, it's getting late. The child probably needs a snack now. Make a snack, bring it up. Oh, I have a sore on my lip because I bit it. That hurts I can't eat that snack. Down, make another snack, bring the snack back up. I haven't done my hair today. But I'm here. I'm here. Hello. Welcome. It's real tight. I think this shirt is shrinking or I'm getting bigger. I don't know. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is exhausting. I actually debated, am I going to do the live today? I think, you know what, I need to do something besides be. I feel like room service is what I feel like. That's what it starts to feel like. Especially when he's online doing stuff, and that's going to start. He's going back to school next week. This is the spring break. And next week is online learning. And that's when I really feel like room service. It's like bringing the snack up to the room, taking the old plate down. I don't get any tips, man. Love and light to you too, Dana. I never know if I'm saying these names right, and I feel bad. And I got a load of wax in here. God, I love this thing. Oh, you know what? I might do that. I was just thinking to myself, I might change the lives to Sunday. Because if my son is doing online learning, like it took me a while to set him up. And I told him, if you have an emergency, it's fine. You just come up and tell me you need something, and everyone can go on hold for a few minutes and do something. But it's easier if he's not here. So Sundays he's almost always with his dad. So maybe I'll do the lives on Sunday. And yeah, because I'm thinking next Friday I have a dentist appointment. I think they're taking this out. I know I've said that for about 4 months. But I think they are. So I might be moving the lives to Sunday. I might be doing that. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Who the heck knows with COVID, man? Who knows? So, how is everybody? Good morning, Dana. And I was thinking to myself the other day, am I saying that right? Is it like Dana or Dana? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've been communicating with you for like a year, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I was just thinking of that. I think it might be past Ashatosh's bedtime too. He's like one of the main moderators in here. Oh, the cancer reading. Oh yeah. Yeah, the cards. You know what? Oh, hello. I like this guy. He's kind of sweet, no? So we're going to do this. We're going to use this deck today. Dana. It is Dana. Dana? Oh, good morning, Chrissy. How are you? It is Dana. Oh, shoot. Oh, Russell is sending me text messages. I think he knows I'm live. He was sending me a message. Are you going to be live today? He was like planning this morning. And then he sent me, if you guys don't know Russell from Rustling Around, I think if you ever watch them, he's in Portugal right now. And he sent me a picture hanging out on the beach in the sunshine about to go for a swim. That son of a gun. It is so cold where I am this morning. So cold. Oh, it's probably nice in Italy too. Yeah. Trying to read all of this stuff. Oh, I wanted to say early on. Oh, there will be timestamp, like eventually, at some point. Like if you get to this video shortly after it's been streamed and processed, if the timestamps aren't there right away, just relax. It'll happen. It'll happen. And I'm putting this here. Try to remember to change them when we go to a new sign. But Leo will be stuck here for a while because it's the chitty chat. So I have a funny story. So I thought, I haven't had one of my Cindy kerfuffle stories in a while, but I have one. It's kind of cute. It's a funny story. You guys want to hear about one? Russell, we were just talking about you. And we were saying how you were teasing me being down at the beach in the warm weather and going swimming. It's 2 degrees here. in this part of Ontario, Canada, with a wind chill that feels like about 0. Don't like it. So I was going to share my Cindy kerfuffle story. So I deleted like pretty much most of my social media stuff. Nasty 2, it is a nasty 2 degrees. Most of my social media stuff like a year or so ago. And then I thought, you know what I miss? I miss on Facebook, like the little local things, like the local newspaper for the small town and the little community groups that were created, like moms and kids and what are you doing? And I got this, who wants this? Like those sort of. So I made I made a new Facebook account, and I don't think I have any friends on it. I just have it so I can join these little groups that are local. So I'm in one of them this morning. I see a post from a lovely lady who's new to the group, and it's a community, it's kind of like across the street. It's where I used to live. And so I was joined in that community. I don't want to tell you what the name is because there's a lot of crazy people out there. You don't need to know where I live. But so she's saying, I'm moving to this community next week. I am disabled. None of the social services are able to help me right now because of COVID. There's a list of things that I really need help with, like looking for if anyone can come. Like just simple things like putting up curtains in her house, connecting the stove, and like all these little things. And I looked, so I clicked on her. This is a funny kerfuffle. This has been like, yeah. I clicked on her profile. I got, well, let me see this lady. You know, I don't know. Maybe I can help with something. So I got, oh, she lives in Scotland. Like I'm in Ontario. I'm in Ontario, in a smaller community, like about 40 minutes outside of Toronto. And I thought, oh, she joined the wrong one. I guess there's a community of the same name in Scotland. So then I go through the comments, and there's a moderator for the group. And she says, oh, hey, Julie, or whatever her name is. I hope you're able to find everything that you'll need. But unfortunately, you've joined the wrong group. This is the such and such community in the southern U.S. And it looks like you're in Scotland. And I'm thinking, I don't live in the southern U.S. I'm in the wrong community. And I've been part of this community for a while. And I was thinking, sometimes I think, how come they don't have snow in their backyard? Or I think they're posting an old picture like from months ago, their backyard, because there's no snow. I was like, oh, I'm not the only one who's joined the wrong community. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, so you just never know. So that was my kerfuffle. I don't have any really big ones. So, wow, somebody needs to kick you out. Oh my God, look at how many bad people have come in here. I'm telling you, I heard something, I should have my, just ignore them. They're just assholes. They can't help it. They were born that way. I read something somewhere, or somebody sent me a message, because I'm telling you, like, there's like darkness, I don't know. It seems to come out of the cracks and look for me. I swear to God. And I think to myself, like, I really try to be positive. I think I have a good day, and I don't really plan for that. But someone told me, you're on the right track. You're shining the right light when the devil is looking for you. It's like, yeah, you know what? It's an asshole. I my finger. Come to me. Come to my face and tell me that. Come to my face. Show me the balls to come to my face and tell me that. I do it on a screen. These people. You will not hold me down. Oh, God. So much more in life that I've had to deal with than that. And that hasn't held me down, So, are we ready? Can you tell who we're going to start with? Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know this comment. I'm going to have to come out. You know what? It's a different group of people today. It is a different group of people. It could be a different group of messages. I could be telling some of you that you're arses. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why people have to be so upright rude. You trying to keep up, Chrissy? I feel so bad for you because I think it's past Tasha's bedtime, so you're in there by yourself. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to timestamp. So what I thought I'm going to do is so this is the deck This is my newest deck that I've been really having a lot of fun with. It's really beautiful. I'm going to use it in conjunction with a tarot card. So I'm going to pull out, I want to do your present and future, whether it's a message, whether it's energy, whatever it is, we're going to do that. I may or may not go to the tarot. We'll see what we get out of these. These cards are so beautiful. The meanings are so deep. I am going to read from the book. I'm not going to read the whole excerpt from each one. There is like a little tiny paragraph here about sort of the quick meaning of the card. I'm going to go and do that because you can see like it goes a couple of pages or more into what each one is. So we're going to do that. We're going to start right now with a Leo at 10. Okay, we'll say Leo is at 10:50. Pussycat Nation, Leos, let me hear you roar. Are you ready? Let me hear you roar. Leos, Leos, Leos. Ooh, I tell you, these cards want to talk. So present and future, whatever that is, if it's energy, a message, I'm leaving it open. Present and future for Leo. Present and future for Leo. Ooh, I like them. What is going on there? I like Leo. I feel like Leo has my back. This is kind of how I feel with some of those people coming into the comments. Look what you have right now, Leo. You have Wolverine, fierceness. Ooh, that's intense. Holy crap. It's like opening up. Like opening up the heavens. Really? Thank you, Aries Dawn. Thank you so much. This is like opening up the heavens. What the heck? What are you doing right now, Leo? Wow. Oh, my nose just got super itchy. I haven't had that happen in a long time. Yeah, Leo has my back. I love it. My sweet pussycats. They are. Look at your back. Okay, number 5. You've got Wolverine. Fierceness, Leo. This is a card you have right now. We should develop a sense of healthy fierceness. Right now, do not shy away from things that confront you, but choose carefully how you act. You can be fierce, but not angry. Loyalty is important right now. Whoa, it's such a Leo card, like the loyalty and everything. Really beautiful, all right? I am going to pull tarot cards. I want to expand on these, I think. So this is in the future, this card. Look at you going from fire to ice. And its ancestors, polar bear. Literally going like from fire to ice, but it's not like the fires of hell. It's like opening them up from the heavens somehow. Oh, I'm hearing when hell freezes over. So yeah. But ancestral energy, you're definitely tapping into something ancestral in the future here. Number 26. Polar bear, ancestors in the future, Leo. You are the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back for millennia, yet you are uniquely your own self. Take the positive from your ancestry and observe and note the negative. Family dysfunction stops here. Honor those in your family who honor you. It is a positive and natural action to individuate from our family on our own terms. Ooh, maybe you need to be fierce about something in your own space right now. Maybe in your own unit. Yeah, look what's at the bottom. Because at the bottom you have equality. The seahorse, equality. And these are like almost like polar opposites, like yin and yang. Yeah. That is so cool. But it does feel like there's something you need to be fierce about. You need to stand your ground. You need to take ownership of something. You need to defend your position, perhaps. But I love this because it feels so divine, the way it's opening it up from the heavens. Let's just pull out some tarot cards here. Shall we? Thank you for the, what do you got here? Oh, they get so many cards. Look at, it's like Leo thinks this is time for a whole big reading for them. So currently you have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You're working hard. Oh, and then you're going to the Ace of Cups in the future. Oh, and then you have the King of Cups and the Star on the bottom. This is, thank you. I can't even pronounce that, honey. Didelphi? I hope I said that right. The Star and the King of Cups at the bottom. Lots of cup energy, actually. But there's a ferocity of fire here. You are pumped up about something. Perhaps something that you're working on. No, it feels separate. I'm going to tell you, it feels separate. This is really funny. I pulled these tarot cards out to kind of help me talk about what was going on here. But it actually feels like these are two other elements. And it has these cards here. It feels like these animal oracle cards, and this is the bottom with the equality. It feels like there's something that in your personal life that you need to be fierce about. You need to, not that you need to, but I think that you're sensing it and you're moving in that direction. You're going to be icing over on some people, perhaps. Some people that, I mean, they're not there for you. I want to say that. They're not there for you. Being fire sign energy is that, like, I got my back. I got your back, you got my back. Kind of like fierceness, right? Going cold on those that don't have that for you. At least recognizing, you know, you keep putting some sort of fuel into something and you're not getting anything back from it. But here, feels like something different. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is working really, really hard currently. And the Page of Cups. It's almost like elevating your mind. Feeling like you're kind of grounded and maybe in a place. I mean, you're doing good things, whatever you're doing, but then elevating it. Like your mind is almost wanting to wander and elevate into something higher here. And maybe it's even a bit of distraction what's going on in your life. Might be distracting you a bit from what you want to work on and where you want to put your energy. But then you come over here and you really, it's like this distraction goes away. And you just, like, you have a whole new beginning. I feel like you're protecting it too. Your cup energy, like you're protecting it. There's something that needs to be protected here. You need to, it's almost as if right now you need to be kind of fierce and powerful about it. And then icing over, I don't know, it just feels like people, connections, situations that aren't nice to you. I'm just kind of getting that aren't nice to you. And then really like this protected cup energy, really protecting your feelings and your emotions, but not in a way that stops it from growing, because it's still like, it's still moving. You can still, like, there's still movement happening all around here. So, Leo, there's something going on right now that feels like on a personal level that you have to kind of stand up and really, perhaps it's even someone around you that you need to protect, to be fierce about, to be fierce for. And then in the future, there's something going on here. It could have been patterns in the past that even your ancestors, parents, great-grandparents, other people have repeated some sort of pattern that has been unhealthy all this time. And, you know, taking the steps to neutralize that. It kind of feels like neutralizing it. Almost freezing it out, freezing it down. And then there's another element here that seems to be something to do with not your personal life, more perhaps to do with work or even like a personal hobby that you focus on. And I feel like that you're a little distracted. It feels like you're a little bit distracted, and it might be whatever's going on personally. And it's almost as if trying to elevate yourself beyond what your situation is or what's currently going on. And in the future, really protecting your heart and your energy in a beautiful, holistic way. There. Yeah, Chrissy beat Ashutosh in. She was super fast. Ashutosh slow. Chrissy was fast. She's Gemini. That was Leo. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I hope this works, too. Oh, have you been sick, Ashutosh? Are you okay? Trolls are little creatures that live under the bridge, that lead sad, lonely lives. And then sometimes they get internet connection and they go and they find places to spread their goop in. That's what a troll is. Are you okay, Ash? I know there's been nothing serious, just mild fever. Sinus is annoying. Did you go and get a test? You know what? I don't want you to overdo it. If you're not okay, don't stick around, Ash. Oh, thank you. divinely, and power, and I can't read the rest. All right, I have to stay focused. Okay, don't overdo it. And I know it's probably late where you are. Oh, thank you, Eco Tarot. You guys are really sweet. Thank you. I really do appreciate, like, just coming in, especially if you're not a troll. We are going to do, oh, Sexy Virgo. Sexy Virgo 2035. Virgo. I did switch his card. Thank you. Virgo, Virgo. Oh, sorry if you hear it too. Someone's having a deck and a gazebo built behind my house. So they're doing a little like sawing and hammering and Virgo, Virgo. I timestamped it. Current and future, whether that's energy or a message for you out of the Divine Animal Oracle, and then followed by tarot if need be. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. My sexy Virgos are in the house. My little hermits. It's a very Virgo card, I want to say. It is a very Virgo card. Wisdom, the owl. Oh, it's so calm. I love that card. It's so soft and sweet. Beautiful. It reminds me of like Virgo energy. Okay, and then in the wow, and then you have protection, lioness. Let's read these. These are really, there's something about the energy of your cards, Virgo, that's very, for one thing, I want to say it's very feminine, which is quite interesting. I mean, Virgo being the only feminine depiction out of all the zodiac specifically. Number 4, right now, your message, Virgo, you have wisdom, the owl, the barn owl to be precise. Open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as you may only be seeing a part of the whole. Through experience, we can gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. Oh no, I almost feel like, guys, it's going to be one of those readings where we start with one sign and then the message keeps mutating and continuing through, because Leo started with that ferocity and now here we are, the wisdom. Gosh, it's such a Virgo card. Looking at things as a whole, trying to find the truth. You're really in your energy. I want to say that, Virgo. Now, in the future, you have protection, this lioness. Number 21. Lioness. Protection. You are strongly protected right now. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and to be unafraid to wisely express your emotions. To protect others, we must learn to develop strength in ourselves and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. Ooh, I'm really curious to pull out your cards. Something going on here in the future. It's almost like you're assessing something right now, and then going into the future, you have a bigger clarity on it, and then there's a sense of almost protecting your own authenticity. Knowing when to attack, when to hold back. Let's see what the tarot says. Well, look at the bottom. You have peace and the gorilla. I find it's almost as if trying to find some peace in something here. Whether that's something that plays through in your mind, or it's a situation that you're trying to understand and figure out. Kind of being guided to tell you, though, that you already have this information and this knowledge. The wisdom is sort of locked within you. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. A tarot card for currently, right now for Virgo, and then one in the future. Ace of Wands. See, you have the answer now. You have a really high connection right now. I really feel like any question you ask, the universe will give you the answer, if they haven't already. And if the universe has already given you an answer and you ask again, I feel like they will lead you down the same path, as if to say, see? Okay, in the future, the protection in the lioness. The protection in the lioness. You got the Ace of Cups again. Isn't that crazy? Wow, so you have two aces. You got all around, like all sorts of new beginning energy around you, Virgo. Tons of new beginning energy. This is feeling cosmic now to me. Which makes sense because we have all this geometry here and cosmic, like it just feels like this. You're grounded and there's this cosmic information for you. You're grounded and there's this cosmic information for you. And she is really tapping in here. And then in the future, protection. It's almost as if it's opening up a chakra gate for you. I've never said that term before, but that's it. It's opening up a chakra gate for you in the future. And there's protection here. The moon. You have the moon at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you're even like, you're falling deep into emotions or mystery. There is some sort of desire to know something. I feel like the answers, I'm almost hearing like the answer's all around you. You're kind of, you know what, it's almost like the answer is so, you're so submersed in it that you almost can't even see it. The answer waits for you in the future, and it is protected. And it does open a chakra gate for you that has to do with your heart space for sure. But it does feel very cosmic. There's really cosmic energy around you right now, Virgo. A ton of cosmic energy. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just still getting the same message about sort of like being so submersed in either emotions or the mysteries that are slowly unfolding around you. Thank you, Virgo. How is the connection to? Because, okay, yesterday I installed, what do you call those things that boost the internet? That is a nice one, wasn't it, Ashutosh? It boosts the internet. So it took me about an hour to figure out how to get that thing to work. And now it seems, because my son's room is in a bit of a dead spot. He doesn't get great internet, so I got that to boost it. Now, he has really good internet. The rest of the house doesn't. You know, that's not really what I intended. So this is okay. Is the connection okay? I'm kind of worried about that. Okay, thank you, Ashutosh. Good, good. This Ace of Cups keeps coming out. Look at that, guys. I'm just shuffling to go into the next sign. We have Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and King of Cups coming out. New beginnings. New beginnings. I'm really feeling like grounded equality here. Like physical things that you encounter throughout life. You know, going along in your journey. A lot of deep grounded emotions here. Oh, Libra. Libra, Libra. My scales of justice. We are at 29. Hi, Tina. 29.25, we'll call it. For Libra. Libra. Libra time. Libra time. The scales of justice. Libra, Libra. Look at that, Tina, perfect timing. Yeah, I did start with Leo, for anyone who's just kind of coming in. Because Cancer was the last sort of full-on reading I did yesterday, so I always do that when I'm going to do the live. Whichever sign was supposed to be next for the reading, I'll start with them for the live and then work through. So Libra, you are going to go here for current, either energy or message for you, and future, either energy or message, whatever the universe wants to provide. Libra. Currently, leadership. Elephant, I like this. It reminds me of Ganesh. So it's sort of like removing obstacles. Wow. You're leading, so the leadership that you're sort of engaged in right now is leadership through removing obstacles, is what that feels like to me. I'm going to read the tiny little bit out of the book for you, but it does feel like removing some sort of obstacles, removing even energy movement, like hearing like moving energies. Gosh, you might even be giving like little gifts to the gods. It just reminded me of like a Hindu temple, or the practice of taking an offering to temple with flowers and fruits and foods. Offering of yourself, being a leader. And it could be like all sorts of different little areas of your life. It could be in could be a romantic connection. It could be at your work. It could be with your family. It could be with your kids, with siblings. It could even be with your own life. And then in the future, you have stability, sea turtle. Wow, you're producing some sort of stability for, I feel like for others. I feel like Libra, you're sort of engaged in something that's for others right now, for the other, of other. Sort of creating a safe place, a safe haven. Even for those that may not easily be recognized as part of your tribe. Because you just see this large sea turtle and it's, you know, carrying all the little baby sea turtles, but yet there's a little girl here too that's not necessarily part of your tribe, but you're sort of like this really, you're the stable element in the future for someone or something that does not naturally fit in an element that you can negotiate through. So now what do the cards say? What does the book say? What does the card? I just told you what the cards told me. I'll tell you what the book says. So your leadership, whatever leadership you're doing right now, is showing up in the future as like being really positive. Elephant, leadership. There is a time to step forward and lead, and it is now. Be the leader in your own life. If you want something achieved, take the lead yourself. Be the example that others will follow. Do not lead by force, but instead by inspiration. I like that. I mean, there's an element of leading by example. Well, it just said that. But I feel like there's something more there with that, which I already talked about. So I won't repeat myself. So number 8, in the future, the sea turtle, stability. Operating from a stable base is advantageous. If you need help and guidance, ask for it. As you are loved and supported, delve deeply into the study of something rather than just skimming the surface. Do not push hard for what you want all the time. Instead, set an intention or direction and steadily flow towards this. Not every journey needs to be a difficult one, full of drama. I really feel like that, well, you know, I mean, that could be for you in the future, and take it absolutely if it resonates. But it does feel like, to me, more like you're showing up as this leader, as this stable element in a place where it doesn't. Look at this, and you at the bottom you have the jackal. You have Anubis, truth. Oh, this is really like, this card in itself is about like balance and measurement. Is one's heart pure enough to go through the gate? The truth. I feel like you know the truth. Oh, this is intense. The energy coming off of this Libra one is really intense. Authenticity. Oh, the wolf. News. Okay, these are all in the underline. You have, well, I call it Anubis, but it's a jackal. Truth. And then you have authenticity with the wolf. We have 2 forms of like canine energy here. To me, companions of man. And then news with the raven. Wow, Libra was all Egyptian. And look at it. It's coming out. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments for something Russell was saying. Something he did. There's definitely that feeling here. It goes even beyond that. But it seems to be like a big, I mean, it's the main underlying card here. I feel like an awful lot of empowerment. And you're sort of being asked to take this forward. Like you are some sort of force of stability and leadership right now. It's a little bit like somehow the cosmos are lining up to give you that. Where others may be feeling kind of unstable or on rocky ground. Let's get one tarot card for currently with leadership, elephant. I'm getting like something about sacrifice too. I'm trying to remember the story of Ganesh. His head was cut off, right? Wasn't it by his father or something? Who cut off his head? I can't remember that story now. And that's how he ended up with the elephant head. Someone was told to go and find a new head for him. First one you found, and it was an elephant. So there's also something here about not being recognized, perhaps on some sort of family lineage, or like where you work, but really you are the one. The Ten of Cups right now. Oh, is that what he was caught watching his mother bathe? I'm sorry I even asked, Russell. Oh my gosh. The Ten of Cups. It's really good. Really good. You are the leadership in this happiness. You are the leadership in this community. You are the leader in this community. You remove the energy that is not conducive to growth and stability. Wow. And look at this. And then you have the Strength card in the future. I'm telling you. This is like a really leadership. No, he was guarding his mother. See? Right. He wasn't watching his mother. That's what happens when you take some sort of a story from a far off land and you give it to someone like in the UK. So yeah, so this is your strength. I like Libra, really having some sort of strength here almost right now. You have the strength right now, and the strength that you have right now is like in a community producing some sort of happiness and feeling of abundance and joy. You've got the power. You've got the power. And then in the future, this, like, it's almost like laying down the groundwork. So in the future, you are producing, I feel like you are producing the stability because you are the one that has the strength in this, whatever it is. You're the one that has the strength, the talent, the energy's lined up for you, the experience, something's gone on here. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh really? Oh my God. Sorry. Oh, you got the Ace of Swords. Look at this. This reminds me of this energy at the bottom. Information being zapped in. But I feel like you're meant to utilize it in some way. It doesn't feel like if there's some sort of, you're feeling empowered or you're feeling like you have information to share, you know the truth about things, it almost feels like you're supposed to use that to empower others or to create some sort of really good stability moving forward. Yeah, everybody's got aces coming out today. That's good. I just, every once in a while I get a text message across the screen. I forgot my son's dad is picking him up for 40 minutes, so I might just leave for a minute in the reading just to make sure he gets off okay, to remind him. I'm telling you, it's not easy to be a tarot reader and a mom. I forgot about that, yeah. So I could have started the reading later. Well, at least he has a full belly. I feel good about that. It got real quiet. Sorry, I finished the reading. I thought that was really great for Libra. That was beautiful. You're not on, Todd? What do you mean you're not on? You just stopped in to say you're not on? I missed something. Cindy, I have some viable suggestions so that you can turn comments back on and we can take our... Okay, well, you send me a message, Todd. You should have seen Todd as soon as, yeah, I read that. As soon as I came on live, you should have seen what come in here. It was crazy. It was just a whole bunch of, like, nasty people, like, being right out nasty to me right away, saying good morning. It was crazy. I don't know. I think Chrissy went in eventually, blocked some of them, but it's like, I kind of feel like the devil has his crosshairs on me right now for some reason. So it tells me I'm doing good work. I gotta bring him over for a snuggle and then punch him in the nose. That's what I would do with the devil. I don't like that. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the algorithm does mess with me a lot. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I always love getting into Scorpio energy. I love, let's go deep. I'm gonna bring that, not till you get better, Ashutosh. We're going to do Scorps, my naughties with a dash of nice. But they're so naughty in a good way. 4135. 4135. Scorpio. If anyone could save me from the devil, it would be Scorpio. Okay, we got him in the back pocket here, Cindy. Scorps. Oh yeah, so I'm going to show everyone. So this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to remember to show this. From this deck, you're going to get current and future, either energy or message. And then we'll see if we need to pull out tarot cards. I have been. Scorpio. Oh, Tiger. Will. I keep hearing, when I say this word, I didn't say it when it came out for the Cancer reading, but I'm hearing like the name Will. I don't know if that means something to someone. Like, you know, short for William? Will? And you have this too. Wow, there's a lot of cat energy. A lot of, okay, I'm hearing like independent ferocity. Like I'm just sort of hearing that. With Scorpio, what do you have at the bottom? You have learning, sacred ibis. There's a lot of Egyptian energy coming through these readings this morning. I just feel it with this. Obviously, I feel it with the lioness. There's one thing I have trouble with this card, is I don't feel like the tiger should be, like, bound. When I read the card, it talks about, like, it doesn't, okay, when I read from the book, it doesn't really talk about, like, this being negative. But to me, it feels like, because this is about animals, oracles. These are the animal oracles. So to me, if the animal is being suppressed by a person and will is showing up as a statement for this, I feel like it's the will to move past and beyond what tries to keep you down, what tries to control you, what tries to direct you. That's what I feel like with this card. I'm going to read you the book and see what you take from it, but that's what I take from this. And then see, too, in the background, this to me looks like Shiva. It's a very feminine depiction of Shiva, but why not? And to me, Shiva destroyed everything that wasn't love. You know, like maybe there's energy that's trying to hold you back, Scorpio, that doesn't have anything to do with their higher good or yours. There's some sort of will to move past this. Or it could be a situation. 34. 4, will. Exercise your will and determination in ethical ways. Do not place your will over another's. You do not have control over anyone but yourself. Do not be afraid to be fierce, especially as a woman. We can ride our healthy anger, but we must eventually transform it into something more useful. Okay, kind of comes through, like with that. Truly use your own power here. You don't need to use someone else's. I don't feel like Scorpio would know that. So in the future, then you have the protection, the lioness. So almost like trying to get out or away from something. And then in the future, you have some sort of protection on the other end of that. So you are strongly protected right now. So this is the future. It could be in an hour, could be tomorrow. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and to be unafraid to wisely express your emotions. To protect others, we must learn to develop strength in ourselves and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. Oh. Okay, this is what I'm getting, Scorpio. I'm getting like right now, there's something going on for you. It could be a mindset. It could be someone in your life. It could be a situation in your life that is holding you down or holding you back. And you have such a strong will to release from this. But it's almost like these cards are saying it's not quite the right time. You know, yeah, because coming over here, there is protection. There is protection coming over into the future. And then that's when you can make a choice or a decision about exercising your will, your choice here, your movement. And learning, sacred ibis. It does feel like some sort of a journey about learning on perfect timing here for you as well. Unlocking something. You're unlocking something in the future. Maybe if there's a situation playing out, Scorpio, that makes you feel kind of held back right now, it's happening because there's something that correlates in the future to protection and being able to move forward. But it also unlocks like information for you on some level. Let's see what we have with the tarot. Is that what it feels like, Melissa? Like everyone else's free will is overriding yours right now? That's a horrible feeling. It really is. And I know Scorpio too. You got that Mars energy. So it's, but there's something to wait for in the future where you can release from this, I feel like. And it's in a point where it would be safe for you to do this. I told you. Look, the devil. There's something about this devil card, though. I don't always see it, and I'm seeing it now. Okay, with this devil card for me, right now, how I'm seeing it, it doesn't come out often, but once in a while, it is a hot devil. No, but he's almost like putting his hand out. Like he's offering you the puppet strings that have been controlling you. I love that this card came out here and then I'm using this deck. Because it's like he's offering the puppet strings that have been holding you. Now, is it making a deal with the devil? Or have you beat the devil at his own game? I think you earned it. You earned it. So going into the future, oh, you earned it. Yeah, you really earned it. Going into the future, the Nine of Wands. The protection. The protection. There it is. Like this fence, to me, functions like a protective barrier on some level here. You are protected in the future. I want to say the devil got respect. You earned some sort of respect here, Scorpio. Like you earned getting your strings back. And I don't feel like you're making a deal with the devil. Like, I feel like you earned it. You beat him at his own game. Look. Anything getting into your head, get it out. Get it out. Because you've got a clear cosmic line here. Get whatever might be in your head. Almost like banish it. Look at that. Look at the one. I know it's there, but it's funny how sometimes he speaks almost like this one white bird coming in and clearing out all this darkness. The deck with Anubis is this one. Well, it's actually called the Jackal, but it is Anubis on the card. Because look at, you're meant to have some sort of a clear... I always believe too. I always believe that this energy works in conjunction with heaven. It's just like, it's the parts of, you know, bad cop, good cop. You have to play the bad cop, and you have to push people to limits that they don't think that they can reach. So something's going, and then it's almost as if like this really positive energy comes in and moves it out of your head. Because the devil is what really gets into your head. And then healing, cosmic. Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, Scorpio. You have protection in the future. Maybe there's some, you might even be going through something right now. Might not feel like the devil's quite giving you the strings, but he's going to. Can you hear those guys cutting wood and hammering back there? Thank you, Scorpio. I knew Scorpio could get us into some deep stuff. I know what I'm going to do. I need to do it. You don't have to. This is actually, I didn't do it. And it's been making a difference. Is my smudges. I'm going to burn a smudge in front of here. And I'm going to go tell my son that his dad is going to pick him up in a few minutes. So you're going to have a wee intermission. Really short. Oh yeah, I like these. You're really good. If you find a lot of smudges like too perfumey, these are really good. I like them. So nice. I'm going to burn my candle. Oh, this is becoming like such a mess. But doesn't it look like so fun? It's got like a, you know, okay. Yeah, see? Look at how the smudges are burning into the wood. I can't remember if that one's Palo Santo or cedar. I had both, so I don't know what is what anymore. You know, I'm going to do that. I think we have to all... People are getting anxious and antsy. People are getting a little anxious and antsy. I don't know how things are going in the other parts of the world. But yeah, we're in like the third wave here in Ontario. And the numbers are higher than they've ever been. People are getting really antsy. I don't know. Like, you know what? I'm just going to have a nap. Yeah, just have a nap. Alright, you guys ready? Let's do a little singing bowl. Let's do that. Yeah. It is COVID stress. It's COVID stress and COVID anger. Everyone needs to go watch The Pianist on Netflix, and you won't, things won't seem so bad. Oh my gosh. I saw that, Ashutosh. You guys have the highest numbers right now. That's why I was worried. You said you weren't feeling well. Comedy shows. Fluffy dogs. I'm just laughing at Stephanie's comment. My 7-year-old son just said, "Cindy, stop making noise." That's what my son would say. Mom, why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna burn that stinky stuff? It's so weird. All right. I want you guys just to talk nicely amongst yourselves. I'm only going to be like 30 seconds just to go down and tell my son that his dad is going to pick him up in about 30 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Everybody be nice. Oh, here. There, you can look at this book. Look at the pretty pictures. We will be going to Sagittarius. There we go. So isn't that pretty? It's like a little intermission here. I'll be right back. Oh, what a good girl. I'm back. Were you all good? I know the last time you did an intermission, you were supposed to do something. And I came back and you're all like misbehaving. I went back and looked at the comments. You're all totally misbehaving. It's like leaving the class and giving you guys an assignment. You come back and everyone was drawing pictures. Okay. Yeah, it was quick. Apparently he knows. He got a message too. I'm gonna put this here. There. Do a pre-shuffle. Oh, I have my old cold tea. Sag needs some temperance. Oh man, Sagittarius, so that temperance card comes out anymore. Between temperance and a hermit and 4 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. Too much. It's Queen of Wands time. I don't know if I feel like that right now. I'm going through a heavy energy thing. Russell was looking at my my astrological chart. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. I'm being reborn again, so I'm learning to walk and talk and crawl for the first time again. like construction outside, or is it not? It's not too bad. You don't hear it? Okay, that's good. Okay, good. It sounds really loud to me. You know when they got like saws? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, you're doing that too? Okay, that's good. All right. So I'm going to do Sagittarius, 60 minutes and 35 seconds, we'll call that. Okay, all right. Depends on how old you are and how good your ears are, probably. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Present. You're going to get cards from the Divine Animal Oracle. Oh, yeah, that's right. It would be like 1 hour. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ashutosh. Where would I be without you? Okay, present. And future energy or message for you. Aries says no. Wow, look at that. I did a split. Oh, so the fire signs is lit up, baby. This is the same card in the same place that Leo got. Fierce. Something is burning up Sagittarius's fire here. Something's setting them off. I'm hearing that. Something's setting you off. I don't know too, like, you know, as a tarot reader, and I don't know if I would call myself a spiritual leader because I don't have it all together, that's for sure. But as a fire sign, I will say that there are times where, damn, you need this, you know. I know you'll get cards, you know, hold back, be gentle. Sometimes there's a reason fire exists, man. There's a reason that there's lava. It's to create, it's to burn up stuff that's old and crappy and needs to go away. It needs it. So what do you have in the future? Are you going to work really hard? Oh my God, this is the best cosmic beaver ever. That doesn't sound right. Oh, this little guy. This is so awesome. This is really an awesome card. I looked at this card a couple nights ago and I thought, like, what do I get from this? This is a beautiful card. Like there's like castles down here. There's a little community, like all the wonderful things. So, okay, you're going to elevate yourself from all of the wonderful things that you've already created. And you're going like cosmic with it. You're taking it to a whole new level. Oh, the cosmic beaver. Oh, I don't know. It's been a long COVID. But what is this fierceness? Let's look at the books. Let's look at the books. Let's just go right into the books. This ferocity. Ferocity. Sagittarius. Fierceness. We should develop a sense of healthy fierceness. Right now, do not shy away from things that confront you, but choose carefully how you act. You can be fierce but not angry. Loyalty is important right now. You know what? That's a really interesting message. I'm curious to see what tarot cards come out, but I'm kind of hearing here that there could be something or someone in your environment that isn't quite playing the team, part of the team here. Or what are they doing? Okay, we're literally getting like a whole lot of message here about someone in your community, in your family, in your workspace, like somewhere, is not quite playing the team player because they want to get noticed. They want to get recognized. But the problem with their path is it only serves them. There's some sort of like almost like a team thing here that we all need to do. We all need to do this to work together and to have some sort of accomplishment. And yes, I do feel like Sagittarius, you are the one that will kind of come out shining like this. It's almost as if you are holding a natural position of leadership here, but there's I don't know who this is in your space, but like this is how you're kind of coming out, like because you sense the importance of something that needs to be done here properly, but somebody's undermining it. That's really what I'm looking for. Somebody's undermining it. So in the future you have work in Beaver, like though I see you elevated here, I see you really elevated in the future. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they really are cute. What does this tell you about Canada? This is like one of our national symbols. It was just so cute. Okay, the beaver, work. To love your work is a gift. Find a balance between work and rest. It is worth aligning your work with your purpose if you can. Being positively mindfully engaged in your work, no matter what it might be, is healthy. Someone may be attempting to micromanage you at your job, and this is not an optimum way to work. Perhaps it is time to be your own boss. Oh my God, I can't believe that after what we just read here. So maybe you're not the boss yet. That's so crazy. Is that resonating with anyone? Because I can't believe how that came out after like the intuitive message that I got with this. What's at the bottom? Freedom, horse, prosperity, peacock, leadership, elephant. Oh, Sagittarius. You know what? I feel like you're meant to take on some sort of a higher leadership role here. Like higher than where you are right now. I was really this is distracting. They're hammering. But it's like he's doing it like a song. So it's distracting me. You're supposed to take, you're about to reach some sort of higher level here with your work. You do love what you do. And I think that's what makes you, or you will be going towards something that you will love to do. And that's what's going to bring you success here. And look at this freedom, a sense of freedom, perhaps freedom to execute the things that you have in mind that you want to do. Oh, prosperity with the peacock. You're going to look really good and feel really good. You're going to create abundance. And then your leadership sits behind all of that. That is so uncanny. Let's see what the tarot says, Sag. You've got to be able to hear that hammering. Oh, this will tell you what sign we're on. I try to remember to switch it when we move. Okay, a card for the present, the fierceness, the Wolverine. The fierceness, the Wolverine. Oh, death and rebirth. Yeah, like you're closing off a chapter. Whether that chapter is like a position that you hold, that's really funny that's coming out. Whether it's a chapter in some sort of position that you hold here, you're elevating to it. You're about to be reborn here. And it's kind of like, too, like things that have already been built, like you're already going to add to a foundation of something that's already been created. Whether it's community, it's social structure. Why? What were you guys saying? And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. You're getting elevated. You're going to be the boss, Sag. You're going to be the boss in something. It's an opportunity for you to exhibit your leadership skills. It really is. What tower is at the bottom? I want to clarify it. I feel like there's something going to happen here. Like maybe you're going to get a job offer? Or you're going to get a promotion? Doing appointments on Fridays. I might be moving these to Sundays. Just because Sundays, anyways, let me just, the tower. Tell us about the tower. Oh, well, it's good for your heart and it's good for your pocket. It's good. You have the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles for this Tower moment. There's definitely a message coming in. This feels like something that's meant for you. It's a new beginning. But it actually, it's sort of almost like this new beginning is fed by where your heart and soul has been put in here. Communication to you about that. Maybe you have like, I know it's just this fierceness, but maybe your leadership skill is very unique. It's very unique. And this card to talk about, you know, how you react to something that might make you feel like angered or fierce. I think it's how you react that is like what's going on here for you with this creating this new beginning for you. Someone said flying off the handle. That's probably not how you're going to get it. Look at this. You're feeling stuck, but you're not. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. But look, there's a message that's coming in. I don't know when. This tarot. It could be tomorrow. It could be in a year. But there's a change. There's a change. I know, this is like I'm feeling stuck here. You're feeling stuck. You can't do what it is that you want to do. There's like ideas that you have that you want to, yeah. Huh. A Sagittarius all in their workspace, huh? Let's go back and read the comments. I am going to move on to Capricorn, right? Yeah. Gonna move on to Capricorn. You know, we're missing in here Rob from Rob's Tarot. He's busy being the High Priestess. It's so funny that came out when I said that. Oh, what did I do? Oh. Did I put the cards in? Yeah, I did. Oh, I do that sometimes. Oh, is he moving right now? I didn't know that. That's such a hard time to move. Yes, we are going to move to Capricorn. Not just yet. I need the pre-shuffles. Oh, the smoke looks so pretty right now. I wonder if it comes up on camera. I don't know. Can you see? It's almost like these. I don't know. Can you see it very well? It's really pretty right now. Okay, Capricorn. 73, so it would be 1 hour and 13 minutes and 53 seconds, I think. I think so. 113, thank you. I've been working on my grade 5 math, actually. All right, Capricorn. From the Divine Animal Oracle. Card for the present, card for the future. Could be a message, it just could be energy. What is it? It tends to be messages lately. Well, that went over there like don't pay attention. And you got 2 right here. 2 Cappy. Oh, you have the ancestor. Frozen over energy here. Leo was the first one done. Oh, I love this card. And then you have Fear, the hyena. I think there was a lot of dark energy. Like that thing is smoking like crazy. I think it lit up the sticks. Oh my God. gonna have to open the window. Wait, just a second, guys. I'm gonna set the smoke alarms off. What is going on? Holy cow, Capricorn. What kind of energy is going on here? Yeah, it's a... Oh, now the stick is burning. Oh, jeez. Woo, okay, it's all right. It's all good. Okay, it's gonna die down. I think we needed to clear something out there. Wow. Okay, you have fear, hyena, in the future. Now, what I like about this card, I like this card because it has, to me, it's like the death card in the tarot. It's like death and rebirth right beside each other. So, you know, what's kind of scary is probably this point in between. Like, still feeling like the lack, the disappointment, the pain of some sort of ending. Drought. No prosperity here. But right there, almost like maybe you're in the in-between, which to me would be the fear point, or right in here, anywhere in here and right here. Because over here, it's really nice. But Ancestor Polar Bear, it's got that feeling, right? Like of righting a wrong. Okay, I can't help too but think about this. Like, to me, like the igloo and the polar bear are things that are really being lost in terms of like Canada's heritage and ecosystems, and actually just like this was working in conjunction with the ecosystem. And so much of that like information has been taken away. Okay, I feel like Capricorn, because this card does talk about in the book, like righting an ancestral wrong or correcting some sort of bad pattern from past ancestors. But this almost feels to me like, as I'm looking at this card and what's coming in for me, is the acknowledgement of, yes, like the practice of building and creating an igloo like this is pretty much gone. If there's a handful of ancestors that would know how to do that. And the polar bear too is endangered. Like this whole ecosystem, everything you see here is completely endangered. There's something endangered. Yeah, because then you have fear and you have like this death energy here in the future. But on the other side is this rebirth. Okay, let's read the book, and then pull out the tarot. Ancestors, you are the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back for millennia, yet you are uniquely your own self. Take the positive from your ancestry and observe and note the negative. Family dysfunction stops here. Honor those in your family who honor you. It is a positive and natural action to individuate from our family on our own terms. I'm also getting the message something could be toxic in your family or your family unit that doesn't even have anything to do with you. I don't know, just like the whole history of the Indigenous people in Canada. Like they had it all figured out. They were living quite fine until Europeans came in and changed everything on them. Introduced alcohol, like took resources away. They lost their heritage. They lost their knowledge. You know, like it wasn't really their fault. So I'm really getting that with you, Capricorn. This is an interesting reading. There's something going on in your life that may look bad. It might make you look bad, but it's not yours. You don't own it. It's not your fault. It's kind of like people's actions or something outside of you. Like to accept this too, and to see the beauty of your own heritage, your own family, or who you are, even just your own breaking generational dysfunction. It is, but it's also about like looking at it in a way and acknowledging where there might be like a reason here that like it's not your fault, it's not their fault. It's like circumstances, even people outside of the situation that have caused, that have put like the stick in the spokes of the wheel, so to speak. Because this wheel was running smoothly. It was, I think it's like, was it, how many thousands of years do they think? Really, like, I just look at this. Like, this has a very, to me, this is a very, very proud heritage. And to be able to adapt and live in a climate like that without any technology is astronomical, right? Like, so there's a reason here to be proud. There's a reason here to be proud, Capricorn. And I don't know, where it feels like there's failure, it is a point of moving beyond that, and two, recognizing, build what we can from this. Build what you can from this. Okay, let's look at the fear in the future, the hyena, number 38. Hyena, fear. Examine your fears, especially the fear of difference, of the unknown, and of death. There may be an abandonment of something, a belief, a person, a place. Remember that because something is strange, it doesn't mean that it cannot be beautiful or good. We all have a job to do. We all have our own genius. Be sure you have the correct information to have a truthful understanding. There's something in the, it's almost like there's something in the future that triggers you here. Transformation is at the bottom with sea otter. I feel like you could be in a dark place, or at least something going on in your life has put you in a bit of a dark place here. It might be making you look at yourself negatively, or I don't know, the history of your family, or things that maybe my family wasn't successful in this, or I don't know, but you know, I think you need to have forgiveness for yourself here. And then in the future, like, we have transformation at the bottom, and that's so much like the death card. There's a fear of going into it. Oh, this reminds me of that Leo reading I did like a year and a half ago, of there being good and abundant and fruitful energy for you on the other side, but somehow not believing you're worthy of it. That's a little bit of what's coming through. It's not believing you're worthy of it, because it's almost like things from the past. Well, maybe I deserve that. Maybe this is happening because I did something bad, or because of my family history, or really believe it's here. It's here on the other side for you. I want to pull out the tarot cards. I'm trouble shuffling these. Try it again. The Snow Walker. I'm going to read that down. I'm looking for advice for things to watch. I'm almost finished watching Breaking Bad. I just can't get anymore. Capricorn, Capricorn. Present and future. Present and future. This ancestor. The Knight of Swords. It's almost like you want to run away from it. Oh, the Four of Cups. Fucking me. Look, you deserve this, Capricorn. Holy crap, holy. Look at these cards. Look at this line here, right? Lack, prosperity. Lack, prosperity. Look at this line here that's going to be offered to you. The universe wants to offer you something in the future. Feeling like this is like it feels like you feel like you don't deserve it. Because of something that you really have no control over. You've had no control over. It's like circumstances that are beyond your control. All right, Capricorn, you deserve this. I don't know. Yeah, look, the star. Nothing else at the bottom. The star. The universe wants to make your wishes come true here. Whatever's gone on in the past, particularly if it hasn't had something to do with you, like you didn't initiate this, you didn't cause some sort of horrible breakdown in possibly family or heritage, you deserve it. Don't let that pull you into this feeling of, I need to stay in the lack. This is my destiny. My destiny is the lack, is the drought, is like the perpetual feeling of death. What is this Four of Cups? There's something coming in here. It's got beautiful rainbows that represent all this color in life here. Four of Cups. What is this cup coming in? Oh, it's coming in with passion and excitement, and it's coming in with a little bit of love. It's two, oh no, it's the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Look, the universe is coming to offer you something. The universe is coming in. It's going to be exciting. It's going to feel really good. It's going to give you like a warm glow. You deserve it. All right, everyone in the comments, tell Capricorn they deserve it. I feel like what's going on here is almost stuck. Maybe stuck in this feeling of lack or loss or frozen over or death. Because these are all blue. This is all like this blue, cold sort of energy. There's no sun shining. And this on this side of it, there's no sun shining. It's all dead. And then you get all this beautiful color that wants to come in for you. King of Pentacles at the bottom. Look at you. Come on, you deserve it. You can do it. Oh, Capricorn, Capricorn. Yeah, that reminds me a little bit of that Leo reading way back when. A long time ago. And I only remember it because it's the first video I ever did that went viral. Well, it was viral for me at the time. It's still viral for me because that many views. All right. I need to take a tiny intermission. I have to go tell my son to get ready because his dad should be here to pick him up real soon. So I'm just going to tell him. Okay, I'm going to be right back. You did not miss Pisces. We're going to be going to Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay, so everybody, here, watch the candle glow. Sorry, my nose is a little running. My allergies are starting a little bit here. That's the same candle I burnt my hair on like a year ago. I remember that. Watch the flame. Hopefully nothing will catch on fire. It'll be okay. Okay, I'm moving the cards. Watch the flame. I'll be back. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Wait. You want to come here? Did you cozy girl? Come here. Come. Oh, I know. Come here. Oh, oh, God, you're heavy. But boy, you're cute. Oh, it's a good girl. Yes, a good girl. Oh, not near the candle. Put the candle over there. I'm back. You good girl? She's been sleeping in the room the whole time. Yeah. So sleepy. This Lily saying hi. Hi, Lily. People saying hi, Lily. Hi. She was sleeping, but she sleeps a lot, so you know what. She can do a couple minutes of camera time, right? Yeah, she's a good girl. Such a good girl. Big tummy. Yeah. Yeah, they're making a lot of noise outside, aren't they? They are making a lot of noise. I know. She says that for mommy? Do you love your mommy? Did your mommy love you? Yes. It's a dog. That's why they need a little dog. Everyone needs a little dog in their life. It's like having a little kid that never grows up. Do you love your mommy? Do you love... Because I cannot do that with my son at this point. I can barely give him a kiss. Is this a good girl? Yeah? You seen everybody? Say hello. Yeah, she's looking now. What do they do? Is everyone watching you? You have 400 people watching you, Lily. I think she just wants to go back to sleep. Do you talk like that? Why not? She's so cute. She's such a good girl. I was watching a video of a guy who had a Rottweiler. It was such a suck. He had to carry it like a baby out of the truck and into the house. It doesn't matter what kind of dog. Yeah, you're going to see me? Yeah, you're watching. She's watching y'all. She's like, yeah, you know I got it. Oh, Lily has a new boyfriend. Yeah? She met him. His name is Ollie. He's the same breed as her, and they were so funny. They were both so chill. She's like, looking at each other. Yeah? Yeah? You couldn't go. You want to go back into your bed? I still got more video or more readings to do. Yeah, she's falling asleep. I know. Don't you love her nose? I loved her nose. Yeah, she's a cute girl. Such a cute... Oh, bless you. Did you sneeze? Bless you. You did sneeze. Oh, such a good girl. Oh, is it stinky over here because of the incense? I'm sorry. I know. Okay. Yeah, Lily will have to go to the vet soon. She's got to get all that stuff for fleas and that. I'm trying to get her to lose some weight because the vet's going to give me a hard time. But they're not going to realize she's actually lost weight from what she was. Lily is a coton de Tullier. Yeah. Little coton. A little coton. Coton Lily. Oh la la. She takes companion dog to a whole new level. Yeah. I walk her twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. She is going to be 5 on May the 24th. She's still young. She's still young. But this is how she is. My mom always jokes, like, God, by the time Lily is 10, you're going to have to put her in a wagon to take her because she's so chill. She was like this when she was a year. Well, yeah. I actually called the vet when she was a puppy. I said, I'm really concerned. All she does is sleep. And she said, well, puppies do sleep a lot. But yeah, she's still... She's actually a Gemini, which is funny. I would have picked her out as a Taurus because she has a passion for food. Like, oh, she's gone to sleep. I would get a backpack. I always said I should get like one of those baby Bajorans that you put in the front and you put her in there. Yeah, she's sleeping. Okay. Oh, you had to... Oh, no, Ashutosh was something. Sometimes I think Ashutosh must be a bit Gemini because he'll put up his own... He moderates himself. It's so funny. I just saw something got pulled down and thought, oh, somebody can't be saying something mean to Lily. Ashutosh moderated himself. Yes, okay. We got work to do, Lily. We got work to do. Go put her in her bed now. Okay. This is a problem I used to have with my son. I would like breastfeed him and then he would fall asleep like this. I gotta do. We're gonna go? Now we're gonna go in your bed. I'm gonna go in your bed. Okay, say bye. 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 I'm coming back. I have to be quiet now. I feel like I just put the baby down. Damn, I want to be quiet. All right. Okay. Now she goes to sleep to my voice anyway. So, oh, that was nice. Sometimes you just need like a warm fuzzy to cuddle. Aqua time. Aquarius sitting like, who's a puppy dog? It's so cute. I know I could watch Lily all day too. I should make a whole channel of just like a little video camera. Lily sleeping, Lily sitting, Lily staring at me. I have not done Aries yet. Aries will be in 3 more signs. We're going to do aqua babies. French. I'm not very good with French. I'm one of those people that I have to be submersed in the language to really pick it up. And then I do pick it up quick. Well, at least 1 or 2. A Lily cam, yeah. You could probably make a fortune on a Lily cam. Sleeping. Fort McMurray's safe. Are you in Alberta? Are you in Fort McMurray? Portuguese is right. I was starting to watch that video that you just put out, Russell. And you're talking about, yeah, because everyone has a mask on. So, of course, like, the words are muffled and you can't see, like, how they're using their mouth to pronounce or make sounds. And, yeah, it would be hard to pick up a language if, you can't see or hear it properly. Alberta, Canada, how are you? I have not been out there in a dog's age. Leo was the first one. Oh, now everyone's going to tell me where they are. So where is everybody? Oh, I feel like I have to go pee now. Arkansas. AZ. Arizona. Draw her. Good morning. I did draw Lily once. Beautiful BC. St. Catharines Island. MN. Texas. See, this Americans, like, everybody knows what the acronym for our state is. Minnesota? I don't know. Jamaica, Arizona, Ontario, Connecticut, London, UK, NC. See, this Americans for the USA, New Jersey. Thank you. Moscow. Astoria, Portugal. Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. Buffalo, Sacramento, San Bernardino, California, San Francisco, London, United Kingdom, just North Carolina, Germany, Pittsburgh, Gopi. Who lives in Gopi? Detroit. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know if I'm loved everywhere. I have a hardcore fanhood of Little Nasty. San Diego. Whoa, that really went fast. Germany is watching too. Cooking dinner. Oh, Mexico. It all went by so fast. Washington State, Colorado. Las Vegas, UK, Slovakia, Mississippi, Texas, London, New Delhi, Philippines. The whole world. Yes. Miami, Iceland. Oh, wow. Israel, Indiana. Where? Oh, where? I missed that. It went fast. Okay. Florida. Is there anyone from Mars? Right here, I just thought. North Pole, Santa Claus. Tirana. Nova Scotia. Finland. South Dakota. Missouri. Carson City, Nevada. Kashmir, India. Oh, it always sounds so luxurious. I say it really does. I live in Kashmir. I live in Kashmir all day. Day and night, I'm always in Kashmir. I love it. Wisconsin, Serbia, Liverpool, Gemini here. Just something Aries would say. Where? I'm Aries. What are you asking me where I'm from? South Dakota, Cincinnati, Luna, Uranus. I love Russell's like, shh, or what he does, Uranus. Cornwall. See, I'm glad you put UK because there's a Cornwall like an hour from where I am, but it's not in the UK. Scorpio from Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota. All right. Kathmandu. Wow, that's cool. Zodiac, Minnesota. All right. My speed reading and talking is done. Are we ready for Aquarius? Time stamping at 101. What is the 101? 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's 1 hour. Is it 31 minutes and 30 seconds? Am I getting that right? I don't know. I've been practicing on my math. There's a Cornwall, Connecticut too. I have to tell you guys, I don't know, you can hear my funny story at if you go to the beginning, you can hear my funny kerfuffle about thinking I was in the right Facebook group for my community and realizing it was one in the US. I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Okay, Aquarius. Future? No, present? See, Aquarius is just going to flip it right side up. Present and future, Aquarius. And we're starting with the Divine Animal Oracle deck. Present and future for Aquarius. Aqua babies. Aqua babies. Come on, Aqua babies. Aquarius. It's funny how some of them I'm being told to split and some I am not. Ooh, I love it. Release. You know what this looks like to me? It looks like she's giving the jaguar a high five. I really like it. It's something in conjunction with spirit and releasing it. Protection. I always see the jaguar too, whether in full spot here or like in the more where the whole body is dark and they look more like a panther. I see it as protection. God, I love that picture. I love the water splashing up, the heat of the sun. It really is just an all-encompassing feeling of, I want to say, a physical pleasure, but not like that kind of physical pleasure. It's just, you know, like, you know when your skin is warm from the sun on it all day, and then if you're sitting on the rocks are warm too, like if they've absorbed with the heat of the sun, and just the water splashing, and you can really feel it because there's a temperature difference and the dryness perhaps of your skin if it's felt kind of dry from being out in the sun and the wind. There's a sense of, so this release right now, Aquarius, it feels a lot like it's something in conjunction with spirit. The way this jaguar is right there with you. But it is almost like it helps you physically somehow. It feels good physically. Oh, and then you have the leadership, the elephant. This is going around a bit, isn't it? Y'all are being like good leaders here. Sorry, I got wrapped up in the comments there. I was watching Fort McMurray again. I want to stay in this. I'll talk about that in a minute. News in the Raven. Creation and Snake. Ritual by Oz. This is one of those where you got so many. Raven in the news. Oh, it feels almost like there's something you're meant to share here. Aquarius. There's like this feels like, doesn't it look like all this information being released out of this portal? And when I see ravens and crows, excuse me, this is the underline. This is what I think of, like spirit, guides, information. Like they're almost like the pages of Earth. The news, they're bringing news. It's some sort of news, like some sort of communication. And it's a release. The release feels good. I said that. The release feels good. And look at it in the future, and it serves you well. It really puts you into this wonderful leadership energy. Being able to work with and balance many different things going on for yourself in the future. Let's quickly look into the book for release, Jaguar number 9. Release. Release what you no longer need. Take action to move something from the ideas world into the physical world. Let go of the old and stale and choose renewal. Wash away the negative aspects of the past. Surrender it all and embrace the new. I love that, because that's what it feels like you're just getting ready. Whatever you felt like from the day, from the cycle that you've been in, this warmth all over your skin, it's the coolness of the water washing it away. But turning idea into the physical. Look at that. That is really, really, it is. You are in control of this. You're sort of in control of how this comes out and how it moves forward. And then it gives you the leadership. Number 10, wow, which comes after number 9. Look at that. Very synchronistic. Leadership. There is a time to step forward and lead, and it is now. Be the leader in your own life. If you want something achieved, take the lead yourself. Be the example that others will follow. Do not lead by force, but instead by inspiration. Sorry. Okay. I want to read the news, too. I've never read that card before, so let's go there, shall we? Why not? I have nothing else to do. I missed that. News. Keep your senses about you. News or a significant announcement is coming. Do not believe everything you hear unless it is from reputable sources. Gather information and guidance before making decisions. We can stride through other worlds, not just this one, in order to understand our nature. Wow. News coming towards you. It could also be news obviously coming towards you that is a sense of release. It's a relief. I want to put this together as a relief and a release. I don't know if that's the BBC. I've stopped watching the news. But then I don't know what's going on. Thank you, April. Did that? I can't even remember what the readings have been. Unless I get like an indicator in a reading. And it'll clue me in again. One tarot card for right now. I'm gonna dig into your news too here. It's like information. Let's be nosy. Okay, we're gonna pull one card for the release, one card for leadership, and then we'll shuffle for news. The Knight of Swords. Oh, you're on the right track. You're on the right track, right? Look at all those ravens coming out with the news. And then here, following the raven. Wow. Following the raven. The focus is off. I don't know how to do that. I don't know why it would be like that. You know what? Everything is messing with my energy lately. You're on the right track. You're literally on the path, and the path is almost about to speed up to get to whatever this news or information is, or you releasing it. You're going to either release or receive, or perhaps both. The leadership, oh, jeez, talk about it. You have the Strength card in the future with your leadership. Oh, yeah, big time. You're going to be very empowered in the future here with whatever this is. but looking really good too. Like I see it did seem like a balance. Like you can balance all these different aspects of yourself with all the different arms. But here I see the balance, like the ferocity and then this gentle side. Even being in a position of protecting those that are perhaps vulnerable. Okay, let's see what this news with the Raven is. What is the news? What is the news either that Aquarius will be sharing or receiving? It's feeling a little bit more like receiving something and they're on the right track to receive it. The Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You're on the right path. It's not going to tell me what it is. Of course it's not. It is like, it's something that's been sitting around. There's been no movement because it's been growing and it's been nurtured. And it won't move until it's ready. But it's coming. It could be news, too, about something that you've been trying to grow and trying to work on. And you've been trying to see different ways around this or through it or over it. Different ways to help this grow and expand. So whatever this news is for you, it's definitely about having some real swift forward thinking, forward movement here. And it takes you into just, I really, incredibly empowered moving into the future. You are like not only the leader in your own life here, but in, I do want to say the lives of others. But it's really like a feeling like kind of having earned that with the Strength card. Because with the Strength card comes an element of having to have earned something. You've had to have, whoa, wow, did you? The Three of Swords is at the bottom. Been there, done that, felt it, right? Like that's the kind of, that's how a leader, that's why I wanted to say, like, to be a real leader, it's often too, is to have experienced a lot of different things in life. So when somebody comes to you and says, this is what I have going on right now, how can you help me? Not saying, well, why don't you just go and eat cake? You know, let them eat cake if they're hungry, right? Oh, okay. I remember when I was in your situation, this is something that really helped me out. There's a resource here that you can go to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you've earned it to take this on. So it's good. Because that whole let them eat cake thing, there's a lot of that going around. Y'all know that, right? Let them eat cake. Marie Antoinette. Well, they are hungry? Oh, let them eat cake. It will be fine. Why don't they eat the cake if they have no food? You know when you're rich and you don't got no perspective. Cake does sound yummy. But you know what? If you're starving in the streets, there ain't no cake. You're lucky if you get a piece of bread. So that was Aquarius. That was pretty interesting. Aquarius really comes through a lot as like this kind of leadership energy. Sometimes the reading sort of comes through like, and obviously when it would be Aquarius, in a very unique and unusual way where this leadership happens. Or even just the message itself comes through in a very unique and unusual way. We're getting there. You know what? I did not get birthday cake. I thought to myself, should I buy one? And I thought, well, it'll just be me and my son eating it, and I don't need. And I thought, well, maybe I'll get cupcakes. It liquidizes this. It's actually. So this is my thinking. So this is how I think over here. So I'm in Ontario. And the numbers are like really high right now. So they're talking about, there's like, I don't know what they're going to do, but like the schools are closed now. There's online learning, and they're talking about like closing more and more down. So my mom's saying, you know, maybe you should go to the grocery store and get a whole bunch of food and stuff. Yeah. So yesterday I thought, you know what? I'm going to go and get sushi in case I can't get that soon. And I'm going to stop at the liquor store. So that's what I did. I got sushi and alcohol in case the whole world ends. So, yeah. But I did put in an order for groceries. So I'm not completely irresponsible. So I did liquefy it, Russell. So I did. Oh, lemon cake is good too. Yeah. Oh, I know it's hard sometimes when you're working. I do have my tea though too. There was a sushi place I used to go to. They had these awesome mugs, little tea mugs, and they had like all these phrases on them. I love them, and it would be less alcohol, more tea, less talking, more listening. Like all this, it was such a great, like, oh, I loved it. Oh, my son loves ramen noodles. I'll tell you what I do with the ramen noodles, and then you tell me. He's fussy too, like he doesn't like other things in it. So I mix sesame seed oil, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and then toasted sesame seeds. I think that's what I put in there. He loves that. Hello. Takes a while. I know, you gotta, if the apocalypse coming, I need a drink. Yeah, I got my Corona beers, and I do love them because they're light beer. I got red, white, rosé. Okay, nobody's gonna. Ashtay's not gonna tell me what he puts in his ramen noodles. I'm gonna go to Pisces. Okay, 170. I don't want to do the math anymore. My head hurts. What is the timestamp for? I want to do the math, Ashtay. What's the timestamp for Pisces? It'll be 1 hour. I know it's gonna be 1 hour. 60. Oh shit, Ashtay. Do the math. I know you don't. You say you just scroll. Leo was the very first one. I shouldn't do this. Poor Ashtay's not feeling well. Leo was first. 1 hour 30. I don't know. I'm like, maybe. No, it can't be because Aquarius was 1 hour 31. You can't be intuitive and smart at math too. My lap. Oh no. Okay. I'll figure it out later. I can't do the math under pressure like this. Okay. All right. Pisces. Well, I have 1:18 and 15 seconds. 1 hour. No. Oh, 118. See, I'm already messing that up. It's not an hour. It's 118:15. Oh, gosh. Numbers. Okay. Pisces. 58 minutes. Pisces. Current and future for Pisces. Can't stop shuffling now. Oh, Pisces is being like so pushy here. That's an awful lot, Pisces. Moderation. I feel like Pisces is being like all parental with me after talking about all the alcohol I bought at the liquor store. Stability. Holy jeez. Well, then they have song lines. And then they have creation. I think this is a message for me. Move the bottom. And then I'm going to put it back and we're going to pull out again for Pisces. Jeez, we're getting all like... I'm not going to drink it all at once. It takes me like a week and a half to go through one bottle. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this Pisces. And you don't have to tell me. But who am I to judge? See, it came through. So just... The world is ending. I need to get sushi and alcohol. Okay, again, 2. All right, what do they got here? Beautiful, ritual and happiness. See, that's exactly... Whatever your ritual is that brings you happiness. But there's a deep message that goes in with this. I'm going to have to look in this happiness card. This ritual bison card has such a big story. It's the white buffalo woman. That is a story, right? Oh, the importance of the bison. So the story, this ritual, has to do with something that brings sustenance to you. Sushi and alcohol. Something that brings sustenance to you. Oh, gosh, I don't know. I feel like there's like this element of humor and silliness coming in with Pisces right now. It does have to do with like something that sustains you. But because the white buffalo woman is here and she's part of the story, it's also recognizing what really has value. And maybe the wine and the beer doesn't, but what really has value. Because there's elements that are, okay, so Pisces right now, you're kind of sitting in a point where there are those that see your value and those that do not. They only see you surface level. They only see you surface level. I feel like the message here for you is focus on what makes you happy, the happiness. I want to read I'm going to read both of them to you. I shouldn't just not read this because I've read that one so much. But I'm going to read both of these. And we still have to look at your future, right? I haven't pulled it up yet. So 35. Actually, I'm going to read you the whole story of this one. It's really a beautiful story. I think I have her, the white buffalo woman, I have her in my goddess deck too. Okay, this is so beautiful. Bison. Live with authenticity and peace. Do not live how other people wish you to live. Your life is yours. See, if you want sushi and beer, you can have sushi and beer. Bringing the piece of ritual into our lives can heal us. Nourish yourself and develop habits that are beneficial and useful for you and your family. Okay, so this is the story behind the card. The chief of the Lakota tribe was trying to lead his people through a time of great famine. I really think that's significant too for right now. Like, there's famine on a degree of everything that we're going through. The buffalo had deserted them, and no rain had fallen. He decided to send out 2 strong scouts to look for food. As they traveled through difficult country, they found little, but they kept going. As they walked, they saw a lovely woman dressed in shining white upon the horizon. One of the scouts immediately lusted after the woman and shared with his companion that if she was as beautiful close up as she looked from afar, he would seize her as his wife. The other scout saw beyond any desire and thought the woman looked otherworldly and perhaps was a sacred being. He shared his opinion with his friend and warned him against offending the young woman. It was soon clear that the first scout would take nothing of the second scout's advice. The first scout tried to hug and kiss the woman, and quickly a thick white fog enfolded the 2 of them. Soon the cloud dispersed, and only the woman remained. The second scout became terrified and drew his bow in defense. However, the young woman soothed him in his own language and told him there was nothing to fear. As she allowed him to step closer, he saw the dry bones of his more impertinent companion. Again, the scout became afraid and drew his bow. And again, the woman calmed him and explained that she was divine, Wakan, and that she could not be harmed by his bow. She introduced herself as Tizen Wee, White Buffalo Calf, and assured him that if the Lakota did all that she asked, they would have a better, more prosperous, and more peaceful life. White Buffalo Calf taught the Lakotas the right way to live and worship. She was also responsible for introducing the sacred pipe and the profound ritual that accompanied it. And then it goes on about the different bodies. I'm like, isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love that story. So you see, like I feel like for whatever reason, Pisces, some are recognizing you for the depth of what you have, for the sacredness of your being, and others are only seeing you on the surface. And this happiness, though, is kind of seeing it in yourself, too. So let's read the happiness card. It won't be as long as that. I'm just going to get into the tiny little first paragraph. I'm on 42. So dolphin, happiness. Happiness is not a continuous state, although it is a worthy feeling to seek. Know what makes you happy and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life, rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. Oh, that's such an awesome combination. Like I said, there are some people that will not get you. They will not see the depth of who you are. But there's others that will. And don't allow what others think of you or how they see you to affect your happiness. Okay, so what's here? Learning, sacred ibis. So this is in the future for you. The sacred ibis, learning. Number 22. It feels like a divine course here. The getting of wisdom takes time, so be patient with your learning and delve deeper. Continual learning is a keystone to growth. You will succeed in your exams or study. While everyone has a source of wisdom within them, not everyone chooses to exercise it. If you cast magic, do it with full knowledge of the consequences. Oh, well, Pisces, what are you doing? Oh, look at you. You got this. This is one of my favorite cards. Reciprocity. Honeybee. Oh, and then you have cycles in here and everything. Reciprocate. Oh, see, that's what, okay, this is so beautiful. In the future, you're going towards almost like something magical, some sort of knowledge. It's going to empower you in the future, wherever you're going with this and however it's going to be presented to you. It's so important right now, kind of like stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what other people think of you, particularly those that don't see the depth of who or what it is that you are. That has nothing to do with your happiness. See your own depth here. See your own beauty. And with this reciprocity card, I feel like it's the universe repaying this. You know, what goes around comes around. Don't worry about what goes. She was sort of like working in that divine energy. What goes. She was the karmic cycle herself. With the one scout that only saw her for her, perhaps just her physical beauty. Oh, we have to pull out tarot cards yet. Okay. All right, tarot cards for Pisces. Tarot cards for Pisces. Now, even though I went to the liquor store, they won't close those. Close the liquor store. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. The Hierophant. Look at you. Laugh at that. You were on a higher path here. You're really on a higher path. You just laugh at the fools that don't see you for who you are. In the future. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Nothing can touch you in the future. You're leaving that all behind. This is really wonderful. Success. Pisces. I love it. It's beautiful. Oh, you know what I really like about this? But the whole story about here is those that see you for what you are and those that do not. And look at, because the Six of Wands isn't just about, yeah, you've become successful here. It's sort of like everyone cheering you on, like, right? Almost all Six of Wands are about being cheered on, like whatever you accomplish, whatever you learn, whatever this new path is in the future, you bring success to those around you as well. They want you to keep doing that. It's really, really good. Aw, aw, aw. Five of Cups, Two of Cups, and Ace of Wands is at the bottom. It's almost feeling like something's going down the drain. It feels like you're losing something. You've lost something. There's a sense of losing something, but there's something bigger coming in. There's something much bigger coming in, Pisces. If you're feeling like you've lost something, or I don't know, like it's not really coming through in any of the other cards. It could be something from a while ago. And it kind of, because it's almost like it's going down the drain for the last time to me. Like it's just one last feeling of loss. I mean, the other side of that is pretty good. It's really knowing, it's really feeling connection here. With those that see who you are, that appreciate you. That perhaps you are more than just pretty Pisces. There, Pisces. That was really nice. I like that card. That was sort of like a female empowerment one, so sorry for the masculines. But even masculines, you know. I can't remember the conversation I had. What was it about? Oh, God. It was years ago. One of my friends, oh, thank you, Moonlit. I'm glad it was a beautiful message. We're talking about masculine and feminine and, you know, being seen for your value or not. Well, that can come in different ways too. Like, you know what? Even masculine and feminine. Like, feminine can be just desired and wanted specifically just for the physical looks that they have, that they hold. No, well, there's something deeper there. I don't even know about that. And then women can too put that on men. It's all about, ooh, what kind of car does he drive? How much money does he make? What's his position in life, right? Like, so that can play both ways. But I was laughing because it was years ago. I have a friend, she was trying to get pregnant. Yeah, and oh, she said her husband was getting frustrated because he was starting to feel used. He was starting to feel, because it was sort of like, out now, you gotta go now, you need to. And he was like, I can't perform like this. I'm starting to feel used. And I can't remember when this conversation was taking place. And I think there was another woman. I think there was a couple of us there. And she said, oh my God, my husband would be dying to feel used like that. That's so funny. They have feelings too. They're not just machines. Yeah, the taxi hubby. Leave work now, right now. What sign ate you? Cindy, what sign ate you? I don't know what sign ate me. Do you know why? Okay, what's this joke that my son says to me? Why? Why is 6 afraid of... No, why is 5 afraid of 6? Why is it? Because 7, 8, 9? I didn't get that right. If you're asking what sign I am, Aries, Sun, Gemini, Rising, and Taurus, Moon. Oh, that's it. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. I love those jokes. Right? See, that's so much funny. It is. Like, yeah, it's so funny. 7, 8, 9. I'm terrified of it. Okay, if you're also Taurus Moon, do you love food? Food. I'm like, you know, guys, I've never met a guy that did not want to be used for sex. I'm just saying. I don't know, I guess, but please put up your hand if you're a guy and you don't want to be used for sex. It's so funny. You see, some people maybe didn't know that joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Russell put up his hand. Yeah, but you're more sensitive than... Maybe this is heterosexual guys. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's take a poll. We have one hand that went up so far. The enlightened man. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, that's a really bad 7. Oh, now we're getting the hands put up. Okay. I'm gonna stop being naughty. I'm gonna come out of my Aries energy here. And oh, that's funny because we're gonna go do Aries now. Oh dear. I opened up a can of worms. I should not have opened up that can of worms. Okay. Aries. All right. 135 minutes. So there's 60 minutes. 30. So 60, 70. No, something's wrong here. Did we go? Oh, I think we've gone into 2 hours now. Oh, God. Oh, geez. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to figure out that timestamp for you. Oh, 2:15. Thank you. I know. I'm the same, Russell. 2 hours and something. Oh, 2:15. Is that 2:15? Do we have any seconds? I need to Oh, I guess I can put that in. 25. 25? I'll have to double check these. Thank you, my mathematicians. All right, Aries. Virgo, yeah, Virgo was done at 20 minutes and 35 seconds. Aries, Aries, Aries. So, Aries, Divine Animal Oracle, current energy or message, and future energy or message. Aries, Aries, fireball babies. Yes, Libra was done. Libra was done at 29 minutes and 25 seconds. Currently, oh, look at you and Pisces have got the same energy. Oh, it's really beautiful. We're both really pretty and not everybody appreciates us. All right, in the future, ooh, secrets. I love the colors in this card. Oh, I really love it. I would do a painting with these colors specifically and put it all over my house. This is beautiful energy. So what's going on with the secrets in the future? Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Loyalty, red-crowned crane. And then you have truth. And then creation. And oh, that's not bad. Loyalty and truth and creation is at the bottom. Yeah, someone just said there in the comment, and Russell said something too, but I missed it, that or she was an Aries and her husband was a Pisces or vice versa. So it's kind of actually beautiful because you might both recognize each other for the depth of who you really are, and other people may not see it. Or you might even be a couple where people are like, I don't even understand why those two are together, but like you both understand each other's depth here. So we talked about this. I will read. I'm not sure how it connects with the secrets moving forward though. It reminds me actually, was it Leo? Let me pull out the tarot before I go, because it kind of reminds me of that. It could be something completely different. It doesn't have anything to do with what this is. It may not even be linked. It's something else. So there's secrets, perhaps there's secrets in the future that you will have, or that you will share, or that you will learn of. Bye, Nameless Light Tarot. All right, so we're going to pull out tarot cards, and I'm just going to see if there's any link here. Two of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. Wow. With this, the Two of Pentacles, with this card, because this card is about those that, there are some that recognize you only for your surface value, and others that recognize you, yes, for your surface value, but also for the deeper part of you, the deeper value and worth that you have, your character. It's just so fascinating that you get like the two of Pentacles here. This is your energy. So maybe this is even like identifying those that identify you. Do those see your value? Do you see people's value as well? I think that's a good one to throw out there for Aries, because Aries tends to be really about self. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. Like looking outside and beyond that and seeing the value, recognizing the value. There could be more there than you see. Maybe even things that don't seem very clear to you, or seem like an obvious choice, or the obvious aspects of something or someone. There might be more than what you perceive as well. And so in the future, the secrets, the Three of Cups. Wow, it's something like really coming together here. It could be something that's like a reconciling energy, coming together with friends, or something to be learned in the future. Through friends, this is closely knit. It's weird the way she's almost like trapped in this energetic sphere, looking up at the lynx with his claws. Something's almost like holding the secret or keeping it contained. Oh, the Five of Swords, giving you a headache? Trying to figure out, you know, where values meet too, where values stand in conjunction with each other. I want to read the secret one for you to really pull this in here. It's so funny. I mean, I'm an Aries, and I find Aries it's so hard to read. I don't know why. I find other signs, I don't know if other tarot readers are like that. I find other signs are so much easier to read than my own sign. Your world is your bond. Your word. It's funny I said that, your world. And it's almost like something is contained here. Like he's holding this globe, and she's trapped in it. Your word is your bond. Do not gossip or entertain gossip, as all may not be as it seems. Be shrewd about who you share your confidential information with. Oh, now it's coming together. A little mystery can be a good thing, but keeping secrets that are detrimental to others may not be. There is some news worth sharing, but be discerning. Now that comes into connection with this big time. There's the discernment. The discernment is all over this, and right now, currently, how information is shared, who you share information with. Obviously, well, you know what's really funny is it would talk about gossip, and you have the Three of Cups. I mean, this is a group of people that are sort of like, you know, they're connected. They do like, oh, did you hear about so-and-so? Oh, I did not. Please tell. Do tell. You know, that kind of energy. I don't know. Aries doesn't strike me as really a gossipy kind of. I got my own shit to do. I don't want to know about your shit. But, you know, and it could be too, like relaying some sort of information. Maybe you know something in the future. You will know something in the future that could help someone out here. But you have to use your discernment and determine who should know and who shouldn't know. Well, there. Loyalty, truth, and creation, right? That was on the bottom. Think about who your loyalties are to as well. The truth is very important, and it can create your future. Interesting that this creation has two snakes wrapped around a heart. But to me, they're feeding. They are feeding knowledge. They're feeding knowledge into the heart. Ooh. Here you have the jackal. Anubis. Feeding knowledge. Weighing the heart. Weighing the heart here. Weighing the heart to see if it is worthy. Loyal. Truth. Wow. Now this is really coming out deep. Okay. I'm just going to say, Aries, moving into the future, starting right now with this reading, I think this is a really strong message for you to be very discerning in terms of who you share information with and what that topic is on. There's an issue here about loyalty and truth, and that will create your future. This is not one of those like really deep. You could take it to a deep reading. Aries does tend to be a little surface. On the surface, tell us what's going on right now. What to see on the surface here? But there is something deeper here. You may have a choice between sharing information or learning something. But really think about how you share this. I kind of picture Aries as sort of a lock and key energy. But that's really interesting. Okay, I think it was only one other sign that I pulled these little clarifiers out for. Who was that? I think it was, yeah, Capricorn, because of the King of Pentacles. So let's give this a shuffle. I'm curious, nosy as hell. I'm going on about, don't tell secrets. And here I am trying to get more information out of this. Secrets in the Three of Cups. Secrets in the Three of Cups for Aries in the future. Secrets in the Three of Cups. Secrets in the Three of Cups for Aries in the future. Oh, yeah, there's information coming to you. I don't know the order. It's the Four of Swords into the Ace of Swords into the Queen of Wands. What's that saying? Those that speak little hear much. I know. I think Aries is a hush-hush sign too. But although, well, that's interesting too. Maybe it's coming out for that reason. Because Aries is usually too focused on their own stuff to worry about other people's. To be honest, I mean, Aries. But I want to say too, because Aries can be impulsive. So be mindful. That's the one way I could see Aries sneaking out something that they shouldn't, or saying something that they shouldn't share it with. The biting the tongue. Oh, right? Because that's the one way that I could see secrets coming out of Aries is just being impulsive, just joining the conversation. Oh, what did you say? All right. Right? I think so. So that's interesting. There's value here and there's not. Watch who you engage your energy with and who you share that value with. Okay, Aries. It's interesting. No, I'm taking in that reading going, oh, but I'm a tarot reader. What does that mean? I can't tell you everything I see in the cards. We just finished Aries. And I think I might actually get through this without having to have a pee break. Well, yeah. Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Wow. Oh, Lily's doing so good because we didn't have lunch yet. Perhaps, too, be careful with... I'm just hearing now for Aries, be careful who you share your information with, too. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty big. Because you had the Buffalo card, the Bison card. Toro, bovine babies coming up. There's some nuance in that with the bison. So the bison, if you want to look it up, that bison card is, it's about white buffalo woman. If you look up the story on that, it'll really give you an idea about value. And those that see only the surface value of you, and those that see the deeper, more spiritual value in you. Oh, more math. 150. Capricorns were done at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 53 seconds. Taurus, 150 minutes and 20 seconds. You can do it. No, don't put the pressure on. It's one, like math is one of those things that I have to study. I used to work with pesticides years ago, and I used to even teach people how to get ready for the ministry exams. I would have to study and study and study and study. And you know, I guess when you're doing it, you kind of get, oh, thanks, Russell. You kind of get in there. And then when you get out of the flow, it's not something that comes naturally. I'll just say that. Russell gave me the answer. I feel like a kid. Did you get that answer on your own, Cindy? You have the same answer as Russell. Well, I got it on my own. I am a little tired, but it was kind of like it threw me once we got into the 2-hour mark. I thought, oh God, I'm going to run out of fingers now. All right, we are getting ready for Taurus. Oh, we are in Taurus. I already put the timestamp in. I got to get going. Here, we're going to start Taurus with a card from the 2 cards from the Divine Animal Oracle. We're going to look presently, current energy, message, and then in the future for you. With the Divine, I got my socks on. I don't know about math and music. Spices was done at, I think 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 15 seconds. All right, Taurus, bovine babies. Taurus, bovine babies. Present and future, energy or message for Taurus. Companionship, dog. Oh, I love this. This is really loyal energy. I mean, you don't really have to look too deeply to feel that. Following to the ends of the earth. Following you wherever spirit may guide you. Something or someone around you. In regards to that, in the future. Prosperity, peacock. Again, it's funny. It's coming out just like the Aries reading. Like I'm not seeing how they're linked until I'm not getting an immediate message on that. Oh, you got the reciprocity again. The Watcher, the snow leopard. That's the first time the snow leopard has come out. So you have reciprocity and the Watcher at the bottom. Companionship and dog. Something very loyal here. I mean, this is loyalty that is unsurpassed. To me, the dog. The energy is always with you. Helping you reach your goals, helping to guard you, helping to guide you. Guide, guard, console. Like it's a whole, wow. What is that? We really need to look into that for you. And then in the future, though, you have prosperity. Almost like, I feel like because she's an older woman, like she's earned this. Like you've earned it. Whatever's coming for you in the future, you've really earned this. So let's read. Let's read this. We've got a few things here because your underline is interesting too. What is that? Number 41. Where'd it go? $40, $41. Dog, companionship. Be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendship should be supportive, not competitive. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us or lovingly accept them. Wow. I want to read that again. Be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendships should be supportive, not competitive. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us or lovingly accept them. I gotta say, this, hello. This card is really profound. The one part that I really take in all of this that I really like, I can relate to this too. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. You can be in a crowd of people, or you can be with a group of people and you can feel completely alone. Like nobody's really there for you. I think too, like when you go through a difficult time, you will find like who are the ones that are kind of there for you, right? Again, this dog. Who is there for you in a difficult time? Who shows up for you? Because there's a difference between being lonely and taking solitude. It's also a time, I mean, wow, it's really about looking at, if you could think about a dog, think about how loyal a dog is. Now, there is a kind of a, because dogs can be so loyal, they can be loyal to someone who beats them. That's not the kind of energy that you want there either. Like they can be sometimes loyal to one. See, I think that's also an important message, is like to recognize, because learn to change things if they do not benefit us or lovingly accept them. So what is it you're going to do? There's an awful lot going on in this card. It's about friendship. It's about things that maybe you can recognize in a person that they could be toxic traits or what you would see as toxic traits. But do you still have loyalty to this person? Is there something deeper between the two of you than that, right? And keep it going. Is this person there for you when you need someone to be there for you? Can you be with this person and still feel completely alone? And look at yourself in this aspect as well. Are there things about yourself that you do not appreciate? Why not? If you don't, and you can recognize that, perhaps lovingly accept it or figure out a way to release it. That's really deep, Taurus. Okay. Over here in the future, you have prosperity and peacock. I think this is really about that acceptance in yourself. Accepting things that you know are not perfect. 39. Peacock, prosperity. Prosperity is coming to you. A flow of abundance is on its way. Expect a new income stream. Clear the energy in your home or office. Do not be afraid of success. You can rise from difficult circumstances. Wow, that almost feels like... That's cool. That's awesome. What a great thing to get in a reading. Prosperity is coming to you. A flow of abundance is on its way. Expect a new income stream. Clear the energy in your home or office. It's almost like get ready to bring stuff in. Do not be afraid of success. You can rise from difficult circumstances. And maybe this is kind of like the energy of that. Once you've done this, once you've kind of completed this process, it shifts the energy dramatically for you. And it allows things to come in. All you need to do is clear the space in your home or your office. So, okay, prosperity, you got room now. Come on in. Oh, I am getting tired. I know Taurus has had some tough readings this year too, so that's nice to hear, huh? That is nice to hear, Taurus. Yeah, smudge it too. Russell is right. Give it a smudge. Clear out the energy proper. All right, let's get a tarot card for companionship and prosperity. The 5 of Wands. Look at that. There's that internal struggle. It can be internal and external from what it sounds like. Are there places and people that just are not suitable for you? You can be there and feel completely alone and shut out and not really part of it. Is there an internal struggle that's going on about things about yourself that you need to accept? Or like accept or just say, hey, you know what? I don't like that about myself. I want to be better in this aspect of my life and who I am. I'm going to try to mindfully take steps towards improving that about myself. Whatever it is, like that's a beautiful journey to be engaged in the future. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. It talks about a whole new income stream, but this also talks about a whole new like beginning and how you feel. Oh, how you feel about yourself. How you feel about yourself also has an awful lot to do too with who you spend and expel your energy with. Expend. Yes, expend your energy. What is it saying about like, was it the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with, or sort of a reflection of like who you kind of become too, because you're in their energy so often? It's really an important evaluation. There might be something in your life that is really low vibrational and it's time to let it go, because there's a mountain of goodness wanting to come forward to you in the future. Get ready. Get ready for this shift, man. 2 of Wands in the wheel. A change in fortune, Taurus. A change in fortune. A change in direction. I love that she's actually standing on like poker chips. Woo! Everyone needs to be friends with Taurus. Well, don't do it because they're identifying people that they're not friendship. All right, I'm gonna keep going before I have to do bathroom break. Oh, we got Gemini and Cancer. Gonna do Gemini and Cancer. I'm getting tired. I don't know if I can do that. Do they spell tarot? Oh, you're right. Oh, a good observation, Russell. I never noticed that before. They do spell tarot. Or it could be Rhoda. Could be Rhoda. Or Arut. I'm going to push buttons. The tarot just told you straight up. Full circle, yeah. You know what I was thinking, Russell? We should do like, what do they call that? A joint read? No, not a joint reading. A collaborative reading. Well, the Torah is that which is written. The Torah is that which is written. I Zoom. No, I mean like a reading. How will we do that in a Zoom? Invite the whole world in? No, like you collaboration. That's it. The 3 of Pentacles. Because you always have so much to add. Don't you? I think it'd be great. Oh. I need to get me a big cushiony leather chair with a lumbar support. I'm going to need a new chair. This one is making noise. It's kind of... I could do that. Yeah, that's true. What does that mean? You wouldn't collaborate with me, or you get too involved in this read? No, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I look at all sorts of comments. Well, when the comments are on. Oh, Todd was going to send me something. Okay. No, okay. 164 minutes and 45 seconds. 60. So, Oh, wait. So no, now we're into 2 hours. I can't do this. To 2 hours. I don't know, guys. Figure it out. All right. So we're going to do Gemini. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you, Russell. I think Ashutosh had to, he wasn't feeling well, so he had to go lay down. I hope he's okay. All right, Gemini. Gemini. We're going to start with, in your head, we're going to start with Divine Animal Oracle cards. We're going to do one for your current energy and one for your future energy or message. I'm almost done. What, I have leftover sushi in the fridge. Current and future for Gemini. That was a funny split. Oh my God, this card is coming around. People, you pay attention to who values you and who does not value you. Currently, future, ancestors, polar bear. Ooh. Gemini's going deep here on me. Protection, lioness. Wow, what is happening here? Okay, currently Gemini, I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I gotta say it again because people that come to the reading later that haven't been here through the whole thing, the ritual, the bison, it is the white buffalo woman that is depicted in this, and the bison were very important to the, this specifically about the Lakota tribe, but I know like all the tribes, and having a sense of scarcity, the abundance not coming in, and sending out 2 scouts to go find it, and they come across this beautiful woman, and the one scout is just like completely enamored by her looks. He wants to own her, grab her, kiss her, make her his wife without, he has no disregard for really who she is or what she could be. Or the other scout says, there's something divine about this woman. I don't think we should treat her that way. So the one that wants to sort of take advantage of her perhaps, or only value what this person, what she has on the surface, she turns him to bones. She turns into bones. So she is, to me, she is like a divine feminine depiction. Absolutely. And it is like very Empress energy. Sort of like Empress and High Priestess. Like don't mess with her. But then there is one who does see her value. So it is, to me, it comes out sort of like a warning, or, you know, a heads up, or consideration. And it could even be for you as well, observing others and trying to identify value. Look deeper than what is on the surface, for sure. Look deeper than what is on the surface. Being asked of you, and also to be aware of this is happening to you. Are people looking deeper than what's on the surface? In the future, ancestors and polar bear. Now, this has a big message, too, about forgiveness in terms of ancestral wrongs. Whether those wrongs are something that your ancestors created on their own, things that you have yourself also being engaged in, or is this something that has occurred where there's maybe a sense of shame or guilt or a lack that may not even have any, it may not even be a result of anything that you've done. It's just circumstances. I'm gonna read from the book too, and then you get lioness and protection. This feels to me just like so much divine energy combined with ancestral. I mean, we have the ancestors, we have both of these. This is like to me, it feels like 2 depictions of divine feminine energy, really empowered here. Gaia, Mother Earth, speaking from the depths of her core to Gemini. So 35, the little bit that I'll read. If you want to hear the whole thing about this ritual card, I did read the whole thing, I think, for Pisces. You can go to the, yeah, I think it was Pisces. Because it came out for Pisces, it came out for Aries, it came out for Gemini. So Pisces was 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 15 seconds. To save me reading the whole card again. So live with authenticity and peace. Do not live how other people wish you to live. Your life is yours, Bringing the piece of ritual into our lives can heal us. Nourish yourself and develop habits that are beneficial and useful for you and your family. It is a theme. It absolutely is a theme right now, isn't it? And then we have ancestors, polar bear. So kind of take everything I've already spoken of, and then also what is in the book. Polar bear ancestors, you are the carrier of a bloodline that stretches back for millennia, yet you are uniquely your own self. Take the positive from your ancestry and observe and note the negative. Family dysfunction stops here. Honor those in your family who honor you. It is a positive and natural action to individuate from our family on our own terms. See, there could even be family around you that really don't value you. I don't know. You got to make those are your own choices about what you got to do. But you could also just, I mean, you don't have to necessarily physically release yourself from these people, but you can stop investing into people emotionally if they have no investment and they see no value in you. I think Gemini could relate. I am sort of delivering that from an Aries Gemini perspective here. Like, don't put up with that shit. Okay, this is your underline. Lioness, protection. You are strongly protected right now. You are invited to embrace your authenticity and to be unafraid to wisely express your emotions. To protect others, we must learn to develop strength in ourselves and to know the power of restraint, which is what real power involves. Can you do it, Gemini? Can you restrain? I wonder what that's about. It feels like a personal message. Let's pull out tarot. I got one more to do. Was it too? This card came out. Was it in the Cancer reading? And the tarot card that came out with it was the Empress. I thought that was grand. The Ritual card, current energy, the Ritual card. I love the beadwork of what she's wearing. Beautiful. Oh, that's too many. Oh no, the Empress is there. How crazy is that? Oh, the cards want to jump. Tell Gemini. Tell Gemini. 10 of Pentacles, there's value all around you. Big value. But do you see the right ones? I really feel like it's a message about that. Do they see you for your value? Look at just the way I happen to be holding the cards. Some are not, like, not even looking here. How are you going to see if you don't look? Look at the whole picture. Look at the whole picture here. Yeah, because when I put the cards here, she's not looking. Because she also identified value quickly. She could see that one of the scouts had more depth, more depth of personality. Had more value too, because wasn't, it's kind of a level of devil energy what the second scout was. It's lustful, it's what I want, it's what I'm going to get, I'm going to own it, it's going to be mine. Right? Like, that's not very healthy. Okay. Oh, High Priestess. Bubba Bang. Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. Look at Carla. The color you just sent in that donation is the same color that's sitting here. Wow. Oh, ba-bang. You are opening some sort of portal here. You are healing. Gosh, this feels like one of those energies about, like, you're going through some sort of life lessons here. You're discovering things. You're clearing karmic energy, but it's beyond just your own karmic energy. It's a really big karmic responsibility here that you've been carrying, that you've been working with. Because too, it's the 10 of Pentacles. It's almost as if the house of all your ancestors is sitting in this energy with you right now. Clearing it, clearing the karmic hurt. Okay. I want to see if what's at the bottom goes with what's at the bottom there. Page of Swords and 5 of Cups. I'm just noticing too, for the first time, it's her foot. It's her actively releasing things that don't serve her anymore. And lightening the load. This feels like lightening the load to enlightenment. Allowing enlightenment. Allowing yourself enlightenment by lightening the load of disappointment. Putting it away. Closing it off. All right, Gemini. There was a lot of levels to that reading. It seemed like it. Personal stuff and also very deep cosmic things going on. We're almost there, Cancer. Cancerians. Okay, doing the pre-shuffle. I'm tired and hungry. Lily's been so patient. Such a good girl. She's been sleeping. She's been sleeping. Well, it's really funny because that was in the... Yeah, the white buffalo woman, the bison card was in the Cancer reading, and it's come out 3 times now. Oh, tea. I bet you are, Russell. It must be getting late there already for you, no? Or not too bad. I know you were up late last night. I did change the card, yep. Cancer. Oh. Okay, Cancer. Give me some energy here, Cancer. Let's do it. Let's do it, babies. All right, my portals of love. 17715. 64 was 45. I think we're getting close to 3 hours if we're not there. All right, Cancer. Oh, you're going to get Cancer. Oh, if you had your reading, you already know about this deck. Oh, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Russell. You are getting the end, getting 2 cards. Well, we'll see. From the Divine Animal Oracle. Perhaps. Oh, shit. We're going to look at present and future for you. Come on, Cancer. My portals of love. Current and future. Message, energy. Current and future for Cancer. Oh, 2 hours and 57 minutes? Current Cancer. Oh, kindness. Fruit bat and flying fox. Oh, there's a beautiful story behind this. I'm trying to remember it. There's a beautiful story behind this. I'm trying to remember it. There's a woman in this card, or the goddess, or the feminine energy. She was banished to an island. And it was like, there was nothing there. Okay. I'm trying to remember without reading the whole story in the book. Okay, there was something, she showed kindness. You know, okay, are you familiar with Rihanna? The story of Rihanna. She was kind, but she was banished. And then, but, okay, so there's kind of like this energy. Showing kindness to something or someone you don't need to show kindness to. There's nothing in it for you except the sake of being kind and sharing your gentleness. And then it pays forward, like, and it's not like you did it for that. Because she gets banished. Oh, I don't know if they're making fun of her. I'm trying to remember the story. All right, let me just read the story. What the hell? Let's just read the story. And then she gets sent to an island. And there's like nothing there. So how's she going to eat? How's she going to live? But the bats that she showed kindness to Brought fruit, brought things for her. All right. Fruit bat, flying fox. Choose kindness, which isn't always the easy way. Kindnesses will always be repaid. Consider others in your decisions, especially those with less power than you. Repay your debts. Spread the seeds of goodwill, and your fortunes will grow. So Princess Togi was royalty from the Samoan Islands. She was sent to Tonga to become the second wife of the King of Samoa at the time. This was not a love match, as she was sent as part of a peace treaty through marriage between the kingdoms. Although sealing alliances through marriage was a common practice, often those wives that were part of this kind of union were treated badly and looked down upon by the community. One day, as she walked through the gardens, the Togi discovered a baby bat that was sick and wounded. She was a kind and gentle woman, and in her mercy looked after the little bat until it was well again. She then released it back into its colony. This act didn't remain a secret, as the royal court watched everything the Togi did. The court laughed at her kindness and thought her weak and stupid, which made her an easy target when the king's fortunes declined. The royal court suggested that it was the Togi who caused the king's problems, and they decided to kill her by burning her on a pyre. The flames were lit, and the flames rose to engulf the Togi, when suddenly the sky darkened. The baby bat and his family had not forgotten the kindness of the princess and had come to help her. Thousands upon thousands of bats flew above the fire, urinating down on the flames to extinguish them. Oh, shit. I just got this a whole new concept for golden showers. The Togi was saved, but her trials were not yet over. Frustrated, the Tongan kings exiled her to a very small island with nothing to eat. The island was completely barren, so the king and his court were sure that the Togi would soon starve. Again, the fruit bats assisted her. They brought her food, including fruits and seeds, and they kept her happy with their smiling company. Soon the island became one of fertility and plenty, as many of the bats made it their new home. The kind princess was very happy, and she became a goddess of plenty and fertility, and the patroness, protector of all bats. I like that. It's beautiful. All right, so what's in your future? Sacrifice. Oh, bull. Now, this story is about sort of sacrificing the bull to appease the gods as a gift to the gods to have fruitfulness and fertility. Fruitfulness, fruit bat, fertility, sacrifice in the future. Oh, we need to pull tarot cards, guys. What's at the bottom? Oh, companionship and dog, authenticity and wolf, news and raven. Wow, it's really funny that you have both canine here. The dog, the wild, and the domesticated. Ah. Yeah, it didn't come from bats. If it did, it came from people eating bats. And that's something that people started doing because they become very impoverished and hungry during the Second World War. It's not a cultural history there that goes very far. So don't blame anybody. Except probably the war. That's somebody talking about bats and COVID. So anyways, bats are really beneficial. Companionship, dog, authenticity, and wolf. I like this. I really like this. We're going to get into the news in a minute. We'll get to the news in a minute. Before then. Okay, so look at this. This is like, if you could imagine mankind with the wolf, right? Here we are with the wolf. It's not at this point yet. Are these two going for the same game? They're both predators. You know, like thousands and thousands of years ago. This is really an interesting the way this is all coming together. So the wolf, what is probably one of the first ways that these two started the road to companionship? Throwing a piece, throwing a bone from the fire to the wolf. Like learning that they could scavenge and get things. And then perhaps some sort of payback. Watching this group of men. It could have been a lone wolf that didn't have a pack. It was trying to get what it could. from the community that it found these people in, these nomads, these hunters, gatherers, seeing that they're going for a fight and knowing, or going for a fight, going for a hunt, and having the instinct to look and realize which one are they going for and to participate and help. It's almost like a little tiny gift, like here, have a piece. Ah, he's hungry. He's all by himself. Ah, oh, don't do that. Ah, yeah, okay. And then showing up, because look at this as a transformation. I mean, this really talks about a transformation here of mankind with the wolf at one point being competitors and coming together through probably the simplest act of kindness, or maybe even finding a pup that was abandoned. And, you know, it could have been cruel, could have killed it, but say, hey, I mean, we try to raise this little thing. And then it turns into companionship, devoted. Ah, this is really cool. The news, I'm not sure how the news comes into this, but information coming to you. Information coming to you. It's almost like you've paid something forward here, but what is the sacrifice in the future? I'm just going to read that one. Not the whole thing. Sacrifice. All worthwhile things mean we must sacrifice something. Martyrdom rarely is a good choice. It is good to trust your tribe. Have faith that all will be well. Reciprocity in offering to something bigger than you is a powerful act. God, that your whole reading is ringing of that. This is sort of like, oh, reciprocity here. This speaks of reciprocity. This speaks too of like giving something of yourself when you didn't have to. It could have even been like a competitor, but seeing them down, giving them a little something, and it turns into like this loyal companion that would never leave your side. It becomes something historically through history that follows man. Like it's big, 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 big energy. The news of, we need to pull tarot, Cancer. We need to pull some tarot cards. There's a really big meaning to this last reading. I'm going right to the bull, the sacrifice. It's big. Perhaps you've made some sort of sacrifice. And it was, maybe the sacrifice is just kindness. Sacrificing your kindness, giving your kindness. If you're doing this right now, it's coming back to you big time. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Wow, the King of Pentacles. Oh, there's a lot of like Taurus energy here. I mean, it's a bull and you've got the King of Pentacles. There's the wolf. Oh, bang. We can't make this up. Look. There's the wolf. Something that you gave to someone out of the kindness of your heart. And that's really all it was. Something that you gave to someone out of the kindness of your heart. It almost like tames the wild beast. It tamed the savage beast. And it is to become a loyal companion. Wow. What's the kindness? The kindness. Kindness, the fruit bat. Kindness, the fruit bat. You are just connected with divine and you're just sharing it. It's like really beautiful. Taking the higher road, taking the higher path. Holy, wow. How bloody beautiful is that? It's so beautiful. It really is so beautiful, this whole reading for Cancer. I love it. It is. It's like taking the higher road, taking the path of kindness. Sharing the deeper part of yourself. Sharing of yourself. Caring for others. Look. King of Cups, 10 of Wands. And then it's reversed. You know, I do feel like it's a big burden to be a Cancerian. I mean, it's a heavy burden. There's a heavy road. There's a lot of feeling and emotion that you have to, well, you are the portals of love. So you do experience many different aspects of love, all in good, high, low vibrational energy. A heavy burden, a long road. Oh, I'm getting that song from the Beatles, The Long and Winding Road. I've had that come in before. Well, there you go, Cancer. That was really nice. That was really cool, actually. The synchronicities there with the wolf and the dog and the domestication and the gentleness, the kindness, turning into something much bigger down the road. I feel like you've done something. You've done something, Cancer. You've some act of kindness. Perhaps like not, and the whole story of this, I mean, she didn't do it to get anything. She just did it because it was just, you know, being kind, being good. Oh, thank you, Bernsky. Thank you so, oh yeah, you're a Cancer. Or no, you are, or you have it in your chart. I can't remember everybody's subjects right now. But it's almost like the universe bringing it back to you. Yeah. It's, too, I can imagine, like this wolf, if it was down and out and starving or somehow separated. Oh, what movie was that? Separated from its pack. What the hell movie was that? Yeah, there was a movie, like just literally what I'm talking about. I just watched it a few months ago. Oh, Sun and Rising. That is a big burden of emotion. The wolf, yeah, they ended up saving each other. The boy was on a hunt with his tribe. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. The boy was on a hunt for bison. With his tribe. And he was badly hurt. Oh, they thought he was dead, I think, but he wasn't. Anyways, he teamed up with a wolf. They're kind of like the whole process I talked about. And then they worked together to hunt. And then she followed him back, and she was like enormously pregnant, and she couldn't go any further. They were running out of food anyways. But that's kind of like, I don't know if that's a story of man and dog. Like just some sort of circumstantial situation that played out, that they kind of needed each other. So yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. Is that Alpha? Yeah, see? That was a great movie. That's beautiful. And she had all the puppies. I don't think I even realized it was a female dog until she was having the puppies. I never really thought about it. Or a female wolf. And then he protected her when he brought her back, because the rest of the tribe was like, oh, kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go. I always get confused between life path 10 and 1. Because I always thought you're supposed to bring it down as much as you can. So I'm the same. Mine comes out as a 10 or a 1. I like to claim it as a 1. Because 10 is heavy. Although, probably is a 10. It's been a 10 up until now. And I'm turning it into a 1. I'm changing my own life path. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, you can do that too. Why not? Because 10 is a heavy one. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you. 1 is better. It's easier. 10, I remember reading 10 and thinking, oh God, that explains a lot. I want 1. So now I'm going to 1. It's the same, but 11 is allowed. 11 is allowed. Who's to say what's allowed? I'm going to change the rules. I'm changing the rules. I'm changing the rules, Russell. No more 10. You looked at my astrology chart. It ends now. We're going into a 1. We're going into life path 1. Yes, completion into new beginning. Turning that 10 of Wands to an Ace of Wands. I'm still going. You have eaten dinner? Pieces of buffalo. You're like, wow, it's interesting because bison and buffalo came up a lot. Yes, Lily and I are very hungry. It's going too fast. I changed the rules. Yes, you do, Russell. We've got to change the rules, man. I'm tired now. I'm tired. I'm going to go have that leftover sushi. I think I'll have some water, though. I'm not going to have any of my beer or wine. I'm going to go eat. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. I hope you enjoyed that. Son's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him. My son's birthday is soon too. He's exactly 2 weeks after mine, but he's a Taurus. He is April the 28th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is where I have trouble now. I feel like I have to close the door on everybody. Out of my house. Party's over. Out. Go. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for sharing donations. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for being who you are and letting me read you the cards for you. So I'm going to go and try to put the timestamps in there and do all that stuff and have a snack. And yeah. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, and I might be doing this next Sunday because I have a dentist appointment next Friday. I think this doohickey is finally coming out. Oh, God. So I probably won't be doing anything next Friday. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.